Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at The Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Hey everybody, we're getting started here over on the stream.
Played all series.
Oil game's about to go. We're a couple minutes away. Welcome in. Hey, Big Mac, Francisco, Jeannie, Jesse, hello.
And Spencer Watkins going to face that lineup coming off a game in Cleveland, which wasn't one of his best. Retired the first 11, and then Ramirez slapped a single in the left. Naylor hit a home run, and then in the fourth, actually, the fourth inning, gave up 4 consecutive hits. A lot of opposite field variety. So there you go. And he's really pitched well. You know, he's on a 4-game losing streak, but they don't score him a lot of runs. And what is
Spencer Watkins going to be the pitcher of record for the Orioles today.
The line drive.
Welcome in.
The contusion, he kind of added a slider, and he's really pitched much better than his record. And again, that's StatCast powered by Google Cloud. You can see where most of the sliders. It's a little more horizontal, and then he's got a cutter, curveball, fastball, and changeup. Very occasionally will he throw a changeup.
It's a pitch that he added in the bullpen in Oakland before the Orioles faced the A's. Has really become more part of his repertoire in the second half. As you looked at that location, why does that slider mix so well with the cutter and the fastball?
Well, it's a little less speed, so I think it's
all right. First pitch coming up on the hill, ready to go.
The cutter is more like his fastball.
Overcast, sunny day at the park.
Drive line throwing program picked up maybe a mile, but probably picked up some arm strength too, so it allows him to not overthrow his pitches and command them a little bit better.
Tony Kemp with a bunt.
Quick bunt over to second. Got him at first. Wow.
It's don't hit it to Gunner. Third, short, second. It doesn't matter.
Nice play from second base.
Orioles, wonderful rookie.
Well, he looks like he anticipates what's going to go on. You got to look at Tony Kemp. Had a big 2.
Tony Kemp can fly.
The other night, and so you know what his capabilities are, and he just anticipates. And again, he's got tremendous quickness, really good arm, and you can see the agility.
That was a really nice play.
Remember, that is a left-sided infielder by trade, Gunnar Henderson, making his second big league start at second base. And doing it like he's played the position his whole life. A 137 first pitch, an 89-degree day, and now a strike to VMIL Machine. 28-year-old left fielder for Oakland. And Machine to Henderson.
Oh, diving play, Gunnar. Nice play.
Oh, 3 pitches in, and 2 sparklers with the glove.
Well, they signed him as a shortstop. And it's not like second basemen can't have good range the same at third, but shortstops usually have more side to side. But look at the anticipation, great footwork. We saw that in Cleveland. Came up first night, played third. Next night he played shortstop, made some outstanding plays. Just passing. So when you're not a great offensive team and you play the bunt well and then you catch the line drives, good omens for the Orioles pitching.
So 3 pitches, 2 outs for Watkins, thanks to his second baseman. And a good start after Oakland put up a first inning run yesterday. Sean Murphy drove it in with a sac fly. And strike 1 with a cutter to Murphy here.
One thing about Spencer Watkins, and when you have this kind of defense, and we haven't even told you about the outfield, you're not afraid to throw strikes.
Murphy an 0 for 7 series, Oakland's best hitter by far. Leads the A's in basically every offensive category.
Now take a look at the defense.
Orioles defense, Hayes, Mullins, Santander, Urias, Mateo, Henderson, Mountcastle. Chirinos behind the plate.
A couple of home runs last night. Chirinos, the veteran, doing the catching.
There's the slider, which did not get the call for Roberto Ortiz, the plate umpire.
Roberto, my.
Roberto doesn't know that Robinson Chirinos just picked up 10 years of service time. You got to give the 10-year service time to capture that call. To the rules. It's a little
Curveball
bit
low.
3-1 for Murphy, who leads Oakland in. Well, what doesn't he lead them in? He leads them in hits, doubles, homers, RBIs, average on base, slugging, and walks.
Gold Glove.
That's it too.
Yeah, won the Gold Glove.
Check swing, 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, the other thing when you look at this lineup, I mean, Olsen's not there, and Chapman's not there, and kind of went as a free agent, Sterling Marte. So this team won 86 games last year, and they're on a pace to lose 103.
3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit, left field.
On a 3-2 slider, Sean Murphy reaches for Oakland.
Left the slider out over the plate and hit it.
Well, Spencer Watkins doesn't walk a lot of people, so when you get the 3-2, I mean, you'll take that. This guy's a home run hitter. It's a curveball. Then he just kind of stays back. Again, he's strong, big, tremendous arm span, so he's able to get to that curveball with no problem at all.
There's Stephen Boone, a veteran first baseman, 37 years old.
What's up, Boo? Welcome in. Fly ball center field. Mullins has that. That's the end of the first. Scoreless first for Oakland.
Mullins will lead off. Ruxpin and Santander after that.
Real luxury, real connection. Discover intuitive technology at the Lexus Open Opportunity.
All right, so into the middle of the first,
Special
everybody.
offers on the 2022 ES250 all-wheel drive.
At Future Care, we believe in getting you home faster and stronger with state-of-the-art rehabilitation and nursing care that comes from
That's
the
where I
home.
was.
I care. I care.
I care. Visit us online at futurecare.com.
Royal
Weird.
Farms world famous chicken.
That was
Crispy
weird.
outside, moist and tender inside.
So welcome in,
So
everybody.
delicious.
Orioles getting ready to come to
And
bat.
so
See the
hard
lineup
to
on the right-hand
resist.
side. We'll get ready to get in that bottom first coming up.
You know what goes really well with this? Western fries.
Don't even think about it.
Hey, look over there. Royal Farms world famous chicken and Western fries. Sometimes you just can't get enough.
Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Ridiculous.
Jimmy's John.
And of course, they're all food things.
Save 20%.
Food,
How
food,
are
food.
folks gonna pick up their order if they can't pick it up?
What you doing there, fellas?
Fixing the flat tire.
Jimmy John's, save 20% on pickup orders when you order online.
Scoreless first inning for Spencer Watkins, and now the Orioles to bat. Here's the lineup for Brandon Hine.
All right, Orioles lineup coming up. Mullins, Rushman, Santander, Mountcastle, Henderson, Urias, Hayes, Mateo, and Robinson Chirinos behind the plate.
Game hit the first four. He's at second base, where he's just made a couple of terrific plays. Jorge Mateo, some big hits in the series, and Robinson Chirinos has really swung it well of late. Filling out the lineup with some depth in the 8 and 9 positions.
Still surprised we're not using
Adrian Martinez out of Mexico.
some couple other players that we have available to us.
Going to be a seventh.
Martinez, the pitcher for Oakland of record today.
We've been up and down a couple of times. AAA coming off a very good start against the Yankees, but then again, who isn't pitching well against the Yankees? Really struggling up in New York offensively. So basically a 3-pitch pitcher. Sinker, change up, the 2 best pitches, and then he's working on the slider.
That was the sinker to Mullins. Center with a home run last night. And that is another sinker knocked out of play.
A somewhat unusual windup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Footwork.
Mullins home runs in the game Saturday and Thursday at Cleveland. An intentional walk off the bench on Friday. Hit in 14 out of 15 games.
Ball
running
outside, 2-1.
back, as there's a changeup for ball 2.
Hey, Rick Simmons, how are you, buddy?
For Cedric, tied for the American League
Welcome
stolen
in.
base lead with his teammate Jorge Mateo. Those two both on 29. 2-2.
Fouls that off. 2-2.
It's an Oriole team ninth in the American League in runs scored per game, 4.2 per game. Fourth in steals, they're up to time for fourth in doubles. There are your stolen base co-leaders, Mateo and Mullins, both 29 out of 37. Orioles as a team, 76%, very good number. Martinez, very fidgety, finally locks in for a 2-2.
Line drive, left field, going to be caught. That's an out. One away.
Thomas with his third start of the year in left field.
Took a look at the A's.
Rick Simmons, $10
Cody Thomas was
on a super chat. I got you, brother. Go Dodgers, he says. Thank you, Rick, for your support and loyalty right there. It means a lot. Look at that jumping up on the screen. Got to give Rick a little bit of love in the chat. Dodgers look really good. I can't say anything about that. My Orioles don't look too bad. I don't think they're at the same level of the Dodgers in any way, shape, or form yet. Hopefully at some point. Giving Rick some fist bumps in the chat. Big Matt throwing up the Orioles logo.
Strike to Adley Rutschman. A's have had so many players play so many positions. They just have not found their footing as a team. They made some trades before the season, around the deadline. Very clearly in the early stages of what should be a long rebuild.
Trying to get my side screen up here.
Orioles rebuild. Homered yesterday. This one off the fists. Machine near his own dugout will not have a play.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting one. This is in the last 10 years with 6 first place finishes.
There we go. All set up now.
First place finishes. This is not the first time that Billy Bainmark got to him. As you mentioned, his first year as manager. Bob Melvin managed all those ball clubs. What before the pandemic? Won 97, 97. Of course, you got to deal with Houston in that division.
Love hearing the Yankee fans cry in New York Daily. Well, there you go. They're pretty upset. I think there's only like 5 or 6 games in first place now. They actually could almost lose first place, which would be an amazing downfall.
Adrian Martinez out of Mexico. International free agent February 2015. 5 years in the Padres farm system, and there is the pitch arsenal. The sinker has been hit very hard. All 6
Is it
home runs
4?
on that
Oh my
pitch.
God!
Change up
Wow.
to 7 for 40 against it with 7 singles.
1-2 to Rutschman.
And Rutschman.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
Into right field. And Adley Rutschman, who had an 0 for 17
Wow.
going into the 6th inning last night, is 3
4
for his last
games.
3.
Well, left-hander, low fastball, middle of the plate. Boy, he crunched that home run last night. I don't know too many lefties that don't like to hit it thigh high, middle of the plate, and he just dropped the bat hand. Would be an interesting. Stephen Vogt over first is one of the more, to me, one of the more interesting guys, especially over the years.
Who do the Yankees play today? Oh, they play the Rays again today in the Tampa.
Good opportunity maybe to just
Interesting.
sit there and listen.
Exactly. Also a catcher. I mean, he can catch.
Pitch comes in. That's a on the corner. That's a strike.
The Yankees. Out in Oakland.
Anthony Santander, 255 on the year, 25 home runs, 75 driven in.
To the ninth and floated around the bases.
Here's Anthony Santander.
Down the right field line, base hit, going to roll around into the corner. Rutschman's around second into third. They're getting the roll in. That's going to be a stand-up double for Santander. Second and third with 1 away. JC Skipper Brian, hello. It'll be interesting. I didn't realize it was down to 4. I mean, that's scary, right?
I mean, I was watching some of the Yankee films.
That's scary.
There's a lot of movement, so he's got to be on the corner. That wasn't the case there. But he's at 112 miles per hour down into the corner for a double. And when you don't score a lot of runs, kind of bringing your infield halfway in.
Not a player Oakland would like to see in a second and third one-out situation. Ryan Mountcastle has had a terrific series. And Ryan will attack the first pitch here. A multi-home run game last night for Ryan, who drove it forward.
Yeah, he blasted over the great wall.
I don't know what the plan is for him, honestly. I mean, I guess they're going to play him. You know, that's the thing. They're going to play him. And just do it that way.
Now sitting on 21.
Wait and see. Wait and see, I guess.
There's 3 off of Anthony Santander's team RBI.
It's kind of tough when you got the own player, you know, negotiating his contract. You know, how does that work? He's on the field throwing TD passes. Then 10 minutes later, he has to go up to the general manager's office to work out his contract and come back down and work on handoffs. I don't know how that works. He may wait. He may not even sign at all. He may end up getting franchised for a couple years.
I mean, he hit 202 in August.
I mean, I don't think that works well for either him or the organization. You know, but wait, he's not going to hold out.
7 home runs, 19 RBI.
That I know. He's not going to hold out.
Well, I think if you're Adrian,
thank you, Jess.
The scouting report is get him to chase a slider. That's not your best pitch. Changeup is, and that's what Santander already doubled on. Pitching, if you want to pitch well, they can tell you all day long how to get a guy out. But if you can't execute your pitches, it's when you get yourself in trouble.
After a high fastball, he'll go.
Ground ball over to short. They're coming home. They're going to get the play at the plate.
The tag of Langoliers in time. The Orioles, for the second time in as many games, run themselves into an out at the plate.
Unbelievable. You can't keep running yourselves into an out at home.
He makes a really nice play. I mean, if it's not a perfect throw, he's going to score. But it is a perfect throw. And Langolier drops the tag. We're going to take a look to see if he's able to get it down. Well, I don't know.
Oh, that's close.
Whether the heel is on the plate, then you get to look at it.
That's close.
That's that. A lot of people, when you slide that front leg is up. So maybe you never even touch the plate.
All right, Orioles aren't going to challenge it, so.
One more look right here.
Yeah, he got him up on the ankle.
Good job not wasting a challenge. Brings up Gunnar Henderson, 2 on, 2 out. And ball 1 to Gunnar.
Need a 2-out hit here by Henderson to get a run in.
Been a sensational start to the 21-year-old's major league career. A hit in all 4 of his big league outings. 6 for 15, 2 doubles, and a home run.
Yeah, the doubles came on Friday night. Breaking ball pulled it into the corner and then went the other way over the third base bag.
Ball inside, 2-0.
Yeah, you're going to probably get maybe another week into his major league debut, and they're going to say, okay, he's hitting pretty much everything except the high fastball. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to swing at it. It doesn't mean that guys can throw it. But they're going to say, okay, low ball hitter, high ball hitter. The scouting report is that he's got tremendous power the other way. That he can drive the ball to left center.
2-0 for Henderson. 2-1 for Henderson.
Yeah, there's that changeup. And then he said he didn't hit lefties well. And J.P. Sears looks to me he's going to be a terrific left-hander. He gets a slider inside. He hits a double over the bag. They bring in Kirby Snead, another left-hander. He hits it over the bag at third.
Was the only left-hander in the lineup on Friday, and boy did he deliver. Trying to deliver the first run of this game. Santander is out at third, Mountcastle at first. And Henderson takes a
strike outside, 2-2.
Well, they always talk about swing decisions, and when a guy throws that quality pitch, even though it's a hitter's count, you don't swing it. If you do, it's probably going to be an out. And the other thing is, Yeah, but I don't know if you're ever going to see more of a straightaway defense. No shifts. I mean, because he hits the ball everywhere. Or maybe not enough of a spray chart this early in his career.
Foul off. 2-2 remains the same.
We did see when Adley Rutschman came out, the team shifted pretty quickly. And there obviously is not as much data, but still a lot of minor league data out there. So I think this gives you a good example.
Let's Go O's being chanted around the park today. Orioles going for the sweep today.
You mentioned the power he has to the opposite field.
Yeah. 3 points under 300 in a minor leagues at 297 with 19 home runs. You like the fact that he stole 19 out of 21 bases. We saw that. Stole a base in Cleveland.
Line drive. Oh, right at the second baseman. Gonna throw him out. Oh. Almost caught it in the air, but couldn't get it done. All right, we're going to the top of the second here.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Dave, who just got a nice win on FanDuel, and it's just the third inning.
I'll be right back in a
What are
second.
you feeling right now?
Lisa, I haven't been this happy since the second inning.
Jack and Maddie,
enjoy
hello.
your win, well earned.
Whether you want to bet a hit in the first or a homer in the ninth, every at-bat is a chance to win big on FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in free bets guaranteed.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because this right here is a Papa John's Papa Bowl. No crust, just piping hot toppings and melty cheese in an oven-baked bowl. Better ingredients, better pizza, now in a bowl, Papa John's.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. You still have time to lock in your order on select Ford vehicles, and we'll lock in your rate. Even if rates go up before your order comes in, you're protected. So stop by your Ford dealer today during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. Now place your order and lock in 2.9% APR for 60 months on select Ford vehicles, and you're protected even if rates go up before your order comes in.
The Birdland Summer Music Series presented by Miller Lite continues September 10th with the Struts performing live post-game. The show is free to all fans who attend the game with special on-field access available for $25. Visit Orioles.com/music.
For the best coverage of the game, let's check out today's T-Mobile coverage cam. 3 pitches into the game, these 2 plays by Gunnar Henderson at second.
Pretty good. It shows you can play everywhere. It also shows you that the Orioles anticipating that he would. And we saw the range at shortstop made a great play out of nowhere into the hole and then came up, got his balance throughout the runner. But they played him everywhere. And, in anticipation of doing exactly what he's doing. I mean, you can just rest guys. I mean, Urias has really had some big games, carried him.
All right, here we go. Top of 2.
Get the night off last night. Guys are, it is September. I know you want to play every night. But for the first time ever in Brandon Hyde's managerial career here, he actually has a roster where he can rest guys. Move players around.
Shea Langoliers hooks 1-2. Urias, who is back in the lineup today.
Back over, third to first. That's an out.
Langoliers runs well for a catcher. Well, the Orioles push for the 2022 postseason is on, and chaos is coming. Adley Rutschman, Cedric Mullins, and the boys take on the Blue Jays, Red Sox, Tigers, and Astros.
Yeah, there's some big games coming up here.
Tickets start as low as $10.
Big games coming up. Starting this week, tomorrow, is the Blue Jays.
Tickets.
Tomorrow's the Blue Jays.
Seth Brown shows bunt.
Shows bunt, takes a strike.
From Spencer Watkins.
Seth Brown, 222, 17 home runs, 51 driven in.
Doesn't reach base much, but when he does, it's often all 4 bases.
Yeah, he
17 home runs.
Waltzes around the bases. He's got some power.
There's the shift. Urias very close to the mound. And a strike.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Hey, Nick M.
Yeah, a little late on the fastball over the last couple
It just is what it is. It's part of life, Nick M.
Usually if that's the case, whatever it is.
Those commercials pay for these broadcasting companies to broadcast the game.
More susceptible.
If they didn't have it, they wouldn't be able to afford what it costs to do it. To pay their people and all the other stuff.
Cutter.
Just like when we have commercials on here,
that's
they help to help our channel have life. So it's kind of part of it, you know. But welcome in.
Kind of moved in, little communication, and ball ended up in the middle of the plate. 2-run home run. Dead center.
Fly ball, short center field. That's going to fall in. Base hit. Lands down in front of him.
For a base hit for Brown.
Yeah,
nothing he can do about that.
For me, curveball was the biggest pitch that you throw break-wise, so it's probably the hardest, unless you try to drop it right on that outside corner, to actually get it to, act like your slider, his lowest pitch at 132, because you can kind of control that break a little bit. But the curveball that just stays up doesn't really do much. Didn't hit it hard, but found a hole.
Brown with Oakland's second hit of the game. And here is Cody Thomas.
Line drive, base hit to left.
Third hit of the game.
Runners on first and second with one out.
The other way.
Jumped on the first fastball and hammered it.
Yeah, they, last night they started out like they were going to score a bunch of runs. A lot of hits early. And he looks like he's got a nice little swing. Last year, really good numbers.
Well, that's Nick. That's part of it. They filter all that into the timing.
Season Achilles problems slowed him down this year, so he's back. Probably going to get a chance to play a lot in the month of September.
It's just part of it, bud.
His first big league hit.
And whether you like it or I like it or don't like it, ain't going to mean a difference. They ain't going to listen to us. They're going to do what they have to do to make their channel successful and to be able to have it. I can tell you, if I didn't have people supporting me, we wouldn't be doing this.
Batter for Oakland, and Watkins fidgeting with the volume on his pitch.
I can tell you that right now.
Which the Orioles will be sure to use here with a runner at second base to avoid sign stealing. And we'll use the keypad, and they'll flash signs as well to throw off a runner.
Noose, ground ball, base hit to right. 3 hits in a row. Runner coming home, play at the plate.
Here's the throw from Santander. It's a little bit late.
Little late on the throw.
And
Oakland has a 1-0 lead that quickly.
On 3 consecutive pitches to take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what they did to Spencer Watkins in Cleveland. And then they threw a sacrifice fly in there in the 4th inning. It was the first 11. Hey, Darren Bush didn't even hesitate. I mean, that's just a cutter in the middle of the plate. You think the approach as he went out and covered the outside corner, it was down the middle. Again, not a bad throw, but good base running, good aggressive base running. Either throw off the line, maybe would have been close.
Wow, just beat him by seconds. Curveball, that's a strike. Only 1. I thought they had a shot with him at home plate, really. Throw was just a hair late.
Stevenson just 10 for 56 on the year, 0 for 3 in the series with a walk.
Ground ball over to short. Only play is first. Just gets him. 2 outs. Runners now at second and third. Soft sliver there.
And so a productive out. Certainly wanted to do more than that, but and then Mateo does what he usually does, makes a nice play.
Space Mountain Dave, hello.
So Oakland in the lead on an RBI single from Sheldon Noisy, who snapped it 0 for 16 with that hit. And now another hitter who's really been struggling for the A's, Tony Kemp.
Ball outside.
He did get the big hit off of Dean Kramer. Dean walked Cal Stevenson, the number 9 hitter, and then he dumped a curveball into center field, tied the game up. Orioles had an early 2-0 lead, and as you mentioned, they came back and got 3 in the 8th to win 5-2.
That's been one of Kemp's better stretches, but in a very tough year overall. Has a 7-game hit streak coming into the game, but just a 227 average. His slugging percentage 307. That's the 4th lowest slugging percentage in the American League. Kemp had a career year last year. Career high in walks, home runs, 382 on base.
Yeah, but much deeper lineup last year for all the trades.
Ground ball to second, over to first. They'll get out of the inning, but they give up one. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at it that way, Nick. Well, you know, we don't. There is downtime in games like right now. You're in between it where they're changing innings and people are warming up and doing what they have to do. And during that downtime, they don't just want you to sit there and look at the stadium because honestly, it's kind of boring. You know, I always looked at the commercial time as bathroom time or kitchen time to grab something to eat or check your phone time. If you're going to check, you know, social media or socials or stuff. Or you can switch to another program and check and see if you were watching the Orioles game and you wanted to go over for a minute and check out the Yankee game, if the Orioles and Yankees are competing for a spot, and you could jump over there. You know, the key to it is that, you know, like right now I'm watching the Orioles and it's a commercial for, I don't know, a hamburger joint. And then it was another one here for a bank. You know, both of those commercials are helping to pay all of the salaries of every person that's working the game, like the announcers, like the guy running the camera, like the guy running the digital crew out in there that allow me to watch the game. And, you know, you're a sports fan, I'm a sports fan. Some of the best things to do are sitting at home watching sports and being able to enjoy it. I know I like that factor. Today, you know, I've had a rough day today with some stuff going on in my life, and you know, to be able to have this Orioles game is a pretty cool thing. So I do like that.
Best of the game, Charlotte Bramble for Wolford has already won $500 and will win $500 more for
Gene says the Red Sox are winning
today. Play fast, play home run riches, bases loaded, progressive ticket for a chance to win cash instantly. Play fast, win fast at Eddie Maryland Lottery retailer. So Oakland with a second inning run on 3 hits. A's have 4 hits. The Orioles 6 hits in the first 1.5 innings, but only 1 run across. Ramon Urias is late on a sinker from Adrian Martinez to begin the bottom of the second.
They're both from Mexico. I wonder if there's any history coming up, playing baseball against each other.
Urias 28 years old, Martinez 25.
Line drive, base hit, left field. That's a good start for the inning.
The battle of countrymen with a leadoff single.
And he gets a night off and gets a hanging slider, and he's 1 for 1.
Nice job. Nice shot.
Slider, work in progress. This one just kind of ambles through the strike zone, and Rolland doesn't miss it.
Not a verb you want as a pitcher. You don't want an ambling pitch, do you? You don't. Now 2 for 4 with a double and a key sack bunt in the series for Ramon Urias.
I mean, hitters like ambling pitches, sure.
They like to amble around the bases. There's a strike to Hayes.
Strike right there, 0-1.
Yeah, Austin won 1 for 4 last night. I guess 1 for 3 with a walk. I mean, he hit 4 the last time. And Jack Brown right in deep center field, right down in center.
Double last night, his team leading 30th, 1 ahead of Cedric Mullins. OPS is 735 for Hayes, a little bit above league average. Look at this Oriole lineup by adjusted OPS, on base plus slugging, which takes ballpark into consideration. This is a lineup for Brandon Hyde of almost entirely above average hitters. Just Mateo and Chirinos at 8 and 9 spots who are below league average. The slow bouncer is out of play from Hayes. Orioles numbers offensively are comparable to last year, a little bit down in certain ways, but as we've noted before, the ballpark factor has really shifted with the left field wall. This has gone from being one of the most hitter-friendly parks to one of the most pitcher-friendly overnight.
But as you mentioned, I mean, they're 15 games over 500, 39 and 24, so after being way under both on the home and road, so.
Hayes
Foul ball.
out for a 2-strike fastball. Langoliers with a look. Oh, look out below in the camera one. Shea Langoliers, a rookie, catching his 6th game for Oakland with Murphy to DH.
Yeah, came over from the Braves, Matt Olson trade. Looks like he swings the bat pretty well. First time we had an opportunity to see him catch. How about Judge hit his 50th third home run leading off? I don't know. I mean, I noticed he led off yesterday, went 2 for 4. Hit a home run in the, I guess in the 9th last night, and then led off the game. 53 home runs.
That's good for the Orioles. Yankees with the lead at Tampa Bay right now, 1-0 in the second. He started, didn't finish, according to Alex.
Check swing.
Yeah, the Rays only 3 back in the loss column of the Yankees.
Rays have won 5 in a row. Yankees have lost 3 straight.
Well, it does create some
Hey, Todd Brady.
drama, not chaos. We do that here at Camden Yards. That's right, at the drama.
Another pop-up out of play. Right now in Pittsburgh, the Blue Jays are leading the Pirates 4-3 in the 7th. That's the noon game, peacock game.
Well, that's going to take a while.
Orioles are trying to gain ground on the 3 teams ahead of them. Tampa Bay has won 5 straight. Seattle's won 6 in a row. Toronto's won 2 straight. The Orioles have won 4 straight. Seems like everybody in the league is either rising or falling dramatically. Another 1-2, and this one is in.
Fly ball, left field. That's going to be a playable.
Routine for the left fielder, Thomas. So 1 on, 1 out for Jorge Mateo, who's had a very good series, continuing what's been an excellent second half of the season. Pre and post All-Star break, his batting average on pitch locations. Jim, what jumps out to you here?
Well, I think he changed his stance a little bit. I mean, obviously significantly enough. Because the numbers have gone up. It's covering the outside corner. I thought early in the year. And if you look at the batting average, pretty good start, 231, and then I think they got to know him because he's playing every day. 221 in May, and then 145 in June.
Going to get Mateo up there with a runner on first. Jacob, welcome in.
How much closed that front shoulder is. So yeah, still open stance. Maybe moved a suspension closer to the plate.
Hold on 1 second.
He's got great bat speed, which tells you.
Mateo's up there. I got to step out for 1 second.
I mean, you're still going to throw him right there.
Who's in here? Jesse and Jeannie are in charge. Rex,
there they are. First year with the Orioles. Fuller out of Double-A Bowie, and Matt Schulte out of the Twins organization. That's the first good slider that Martinez has thrown.
Was almost the second.
Yeah, well, but again, he recognized the pitch.
When you see the shoulder closed a little bit more, what does that allow Mateo to do?
Well, I look at, it's funny, Reggie Smith was a great player, but he's also a really good batting player. Watch the stripe of his jersey, of his band line.
Slowly to third, Machine will get 1, and the A's will turn 2, which almost nobody does on Mateo. So Martinez faces the minimum.
Football, beer, wings. Yes. Boneless wings on pizza. TVs, overtime, wings on pizza. Sauce, friends, wings on pizza. Wings, pizza, wings, beer, and now pizza. B-Dubs is the only place for football.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer during the final days of the Summer Supercharged Sales Event. You still have time to lock in your order on select Ford vehicles, and we'll lock in your rate. Even if rates go up before your order comes in, you're protected. So stop by your Ford dealer today during the final days of the Summer Supercharged Sales Event. Now place your order and lock in 2.9% APR for 60 months on select Ford vehicles, and you're protected even if rates go up before your order comes in.
Long weekends are for you time. You installing, you painting, you organizing, you washing, and you saving. Do Labor Day your way by shopping at the Home Depot.
You ever wonder why people are always on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards.
She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy.
That's going to bring it to
And the announcer, he's not checking his stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Nero.
And third, as you know, in baseball means 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
Into the third inning, Orioles down 1-0 to the Oakland Athletics. The Orioles have outscored their opponents this year by 27 runs. That's largely because since June 1st, the past 81 games, they've outscored their opponents by 70 runs. That's a dramatic change, considering they were a negative 43 over the first 51 games of the season. Yet another way we've seen the maturation and I guess the transformation of the Baltimore Orioles, offensively, defensively, pitching. This one is offensive, though. They have not been a positive. They have not been on the positive side of run differential since 2016 when they were plus 29.
And that, of course, their last winning record, Rob. The Orioles 71-61. They're closing in on what could be a winning record. A lot of games to go, of course, but just need 11 more wins to get there.
Yeah, I mean, when you get outscored by 297, almost 300 runs last year, that's how you go 52 and 110. Flip that switch.
2-0 for V-Mile Machine here, number 2 hitter.
Yeah, we've seen him. It looks like, again, he's, for a young hitter, not a lot of at-bats. But it looks like he hits the line drive and sprays the ball all over the place.
We attempted to call him V-Mile Singles Machine. Only a 283 slugging percentage. He will take some pitches, though, and he takes 4 here. The leadoff walk-off of Watkins,
which, again, is a rarity. I mean, not only the leadoff walk, but just walks in general. One game, actually 2 games. Angels way back in April, and then the
all right.
Yankees.
Coach N, welcome in.
Or St. Louis game. Yeah,
Amber, you have to kill that again if you want.
3. And that 1-2, none.
We got a 1-0 game here, top of the third. Coach N is in the house now. Angela Mint in the house now. Great to see you. Thank you guys for coming in.
Where you want to be.
Leave it off from that.
Right back at it with a sharp front door cutter to Murphy. That's the location that we saw Watkins really attack the White Sox with a couple of starts ago. A lot of right-handed hitters in that lineup today. Murphy is one of only 3 right-handed hitters for Oakland. The A's have an entirely right-handed bench.
Fly ball, center field, got a little bit to it. It's a track. Mullins underneath of it makes the play. 2 outs.
And Machine holds it first. Well, 2023 Birdland membership deposits are on sale now. And early bird access is just $199. Plus, you'll receive 2022 postseason presale access. Visit Orioles.com/memberships and place your deposit today. Orioles a game and a half out of the postseason picture as of today. Game and a half behind Toronto, who will be in town for a doubleheader tomorrow, and they'll be in town a lot down the stretch. 10 games left with the Jays, 7 here at Camden Yards.
That's incredible.
Good strike to ball ratio early for Watkins, despite the 4-pitch walk. Stephen Vogt lined out to center his first time.
He's got 1 pitch, 1 line drive, or fly ball to Mullins.
I've never known how to score flyouts and lineouts sometimes. I write down an L in my book and it ends up as an F. Do you have that problem, or do you just write A?
No. Does it really matter?
It matters to someone.
Well, it does, but now, of course, we should just put down the exit velocity. If it's a line drive, the exit velocity is probably going to be a little higher, maybe. Like Langoliers the other day hit one, I think, 114 miles per hour, but right at Mullins.
The double by Santander in the first was 112.
Two balls, one strike, runner on first.
For vote his first time, LA, into your scorebook.
See, I would have called it a fly ball.
Well, I think you should be the official scorer.
No, I don't. I'm just. It was a lazy line drive. If they can do, usually it's a lazy fly ball.
How about LL8, lazy line drive to set up?
Well, it wasn't ripped.
Right.
Wasn't torched.
Wasn't scalded.
No.
Would you say sizzled? Probably not, right?
No, it wasn't sizzled either. He's trying to sizzle one in this count, 3-1.
Ground ball foul.
I feel like you've been watching a lot of Doc Emmerich. Your verb game has really been up.
Yeah, right. Smoked.
Waffle boarded away.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Grade 2 for vote. Machine at first. He'll go.
Ground ball foul.
Cued foul.
Huge jump.
Cued foul is a good thing.
Machine 1 for 2 as a base stealer. Oakland, pretty good base stealing team. Middle of the pack overall, 76% though success rate. There he goes again. Another good jump.
Ground ball hit hard into the corner. Fair ball bounces up against the wall. Get it in quick, or they're going to score another run.
And Vogt was able to sizzle, scorch, smack one, and 107 off the bat for a double. Second and third, one out for the A's.
And then he hooks it too. So he hooks it down into the corner. That's what left-handers do when they pull the ball. This is your count. 3-1, fastball. This is not where Spencer Watkins wants to live. Doesn't want to live in that count. Doesn't want to live in that location. And again, I don't know why he thinks anybody would be playing down the line, and that's why he doesn't score. So a break for the Orioles. At least as far as getting that second run in. Now they're going to play their infield kind of halfway.
Yeah, with the jump he got on that steal attempt.
Well, he looked. You're supposed to look before to see where the outfielders are. If you do, you know the ball's in the corner. Now, young player, so we saw Henderson not run on that line drive that Noisy knocked down, and then all of a sudden ran. So that'll never happen again. But you got to know where the outfielders are. You got to be able to read the ball, and some guys do it better than others.
Langoliers grounded out to third base his first time. And Langoliers here.
That's a base hit. That'll get 2 runs in right there. 3-0.
Going to come in as Vogt trails Machine on a 2-run single for the rookie Shea Langoliers. He's #1 prospect in the eyes of many. Has made it 3-0.
Yeah, you're going to let Matt Olson go for young players. You do want to get guys, and there's, I guess, I don't know if it's a cutter or a slider. It's not a horrible pitch, but it's a nice approach. Puts it off the end of the bat. There's a hole out there. A couple of RBIs. 2-0, 3-0. So this game is trending like the one the Guardians did. They gave up a 2-run home run. That hasn't happened today, but then they got 4 straight hits, or 3 straight hits, and then a sacrifice fly.
So Chris Holt is in conversation with Watkins and Chirinos. First 11 batters in the game in Cleveland on Tuesday. Watkins retired them all. He's now given up 6 hits in this game, plus a walk. Is there a difference you notice in hit selection, or is it more about command?
Command. He's not a stuff guy. He's never going to outstuff you. He has to out-command you.
You like the command of that pitch?
Yes. Because it's, knee high. I mean, the low ball hitters, lefties like the ball down, but that ball is right on the inside corner, maybe an inch or two, but close enough where you get a strike, or at least a swing. Got the shift on, so.
Seth Brown
popped up.
Pop up into left, might have broken his bat.
Hayes comes running in, makes the play, 2 outs.
Put it away as Langolier scampers back.
Just luckily got it back.
You better scamper back. 7 assists. Mullins leads the club.
Oh, Todd. Well, we'll keep praying for you, buddy.
Now Hayes got a stronger arm.
We'll keep praying.
On Mullins, but I'll tell you what, his throwing is so much better. Talking about Cedric Mullins instead of
be right back. He's still here.
The way he prepares himself to throw. Hayes just has one of those arms. If you run on him, sometimes that's going to be a very bad decision.
I haven't seen an outfield assist from Hayes in a while, in part because teams have finally wisened up. Last outfield assist for Austin Hayes came back in June.
Well, I still remember we were doing a game in spring training against Pittsburgh, and somebody tries to come home. He throws him out by about 10 feet, and then somebody else tried to do it later. It's like they weren't paying attention.
To Cody Thomas. June 28th was the last Hayes outfield assist. That was up in Seattle. Threw out Abraham Toro in that game, trying to stretch a single into a double. 0-2 for Thomas. And a line drive into right field. A 2-strike pitch slipped right down the middle, and Oakland has its 3rd hit of the inning, 7 in the first 3 innings.
Like we mentioned, and again, a lot of times you lose games that you pitch well and you just don't have a lot of offense. I mean, of all the pitchers for the Orioles, the least amount of run support goes for Spencer Watkins. But if you're not pitching well, that's how you lose 4 in a row. And again, the pitching has been so special. And of course, Brandon Hyde yesterday and Austin both didn't have his best stuff, and he went to the bullpen very quickly.
High tapper from Noisy here. That's going to help. Mateo taking care of the inning. 2 more for Oakland on the A's, trying to avoid the sweep. Lead 3-0.
Top of the first, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Christy, you just got a nice win on FanDuel, and it's just the top of the first. How do you feel?
All those nights of studying film really paid off.
You mean watching baseball?
That's correct.
Whether you want to bet a hit in the first or a homer in the ninth, every at-bat is a chance to win big on FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in free bets guaranteed.
Killer taste, killer nutrition, Dave's Killer Bread, bread amplified.
Meet Tim. Tim was born to care and always gave the best advice. Like the time he offered a friend some helpful tips.
Hug the left and hit it nice and firm.
To help him make the shot.
Super shot. I'm coming in.
Today, Tim is a teammate at Truist, where you can get the Truist mobile app. And just like Tim, it gives personalized tips to keep your financial game sharp.
Boom, I'm coming in hot.
When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
The Birdland Summer Music Series, presented by Miller Lite, continues September 10th with the Struts performing live post-game. The show is free to all fans who attend the game, with special on-field access available for $25. Visit Orioles.com/music.
Well, it is a beautiful Sunday for baseball here, and when you come to the ballpark, there's nothing more baseball, then the hot dog at the homestand, bacon, jalapenos, cheese, and onion straws. The Camden and Frank stand, section 99. It's going to be a nice, healthy Sunday for us.
Will this help our offense?
We're going to find out. Let's dig in.
I'll let you. I'll see if you. I don't want to have to do play-by-play.
Oh, I got a huge chunk of the jalapeno down.
Oh, that'll be good.
You've done play-by-play before. You could do it again.
It's been a while. Well, Ben's on his way. I don't know what's on ending, but.
Sorry. All right. We're going to the bottom of the inning. Orioles chasing 3.
It's really good.
They're trying to sweep. Sweeps are tough to do.
You don't have to eat the whole jalapeno at once like I did. Well, you can. So the bacon, the cheese, the jalapenos, the onion straws, and the hot dog.
Alex Miller, hello.
And
ball inside of
for
Chirinos.
this homestand to come. So again,
Orioles got to start hitting here.
60-99, Camden Frank stand out at Utah Street. And we'll see if the hot dog can spice up the Orioles offense here. If the Orioles score 3 runs in this inning, I might be taking a lot more bites of the hot dog at the homestand, I suspect.
more food commercials. Yep.
There's a strike.
Plenty of them.
Chirinos.
Well, it's early, but Adrian Martinez kind of likes the way this game is progressing.
He's given up 3 hits, but picked up a double play. The first double play that Martinez has induced in 7 starts.
Orioles got some work to do to knock down 3.
See, because
knock down 3 here.
Sinker ball pitcher. But the sinker has been elevated this year. 6 home runs allowed out it, more flyouts and groundouts.
Ball down low, 2-1.
Well, you kind of mentioned it. I mean, Mateo doesn't hit in a lot of double plays. Well, I mean, he does hit in a share, but he got jammed so much he couldn't get out of the box. And that's how, even with a speedster, you turn the 5 to 4 to 3 double play.
Chirinos hit an RBI double on Thursday night, floated down the left field line. And Robinson takes it.
That was upstairs. That was a ball. No.
Very high. Roberto Ortiz didn't think so.
Wow.
A little 2-1 changeup.
Way high.
See the movement. When it's down, it moves more. That Ortiz probably thought it moved enough to get the top of the strike zone. Pitch, when a guy calls that pitch, it does change your perspective as a hitter.
Sure. And maybe it changed Chirinos' perspective there as he got a sinker for strike 3.
Yeah, he had to swing.
We've seen a little more. I mean, his average fastball is a little under 94 today, 95 and 96. What's this ball run? I think it's going to be on the plate. It just keeps coming underneath your hands and swings under. Rides it right up in the zone.
For a strikeout for Martinez, who did punch out 189 2/3 innings in AAA. Not a big strikeout pitcher so far in the majors. Cedric Mullins, second time through the Orioles order.
Mullins takes the ball inside.
Ball 1 to him. Martinez has elite movement side to side on the sinker and then top to bottom on the changeup. The changeup in particular, changeup averages about 83 miles an hour. It has 10 more inches of drop than the average changeup at that speed.
Ball inside, 2-0.
How significant is that for a hitter? 10 more inches of drop on that pitch.
Well, that's what I said. The one down moves more than the one up. Now, he fortunate to get that pitch called. Remember Cesar Valdez? That's what he could do. Almost like it acts like a screwball. And the sinker break on the same plane is not a good thing, which is why the batting average is, what, 318? And the sinker, as you mentioned, 6 home runs. All the home runs come on the sinker because it's not really sinking. Remember when Scotty Erickson here, Mike Flanagan fixed him because It looked like the ball was breaking, but it stayed on the same plane. Much more hittable. Now the sinker that goes down.
3-0 takes it right down the middle. 3-1.
Get the result you would like.
Should we find a new name for the sinker that goes more side to side? Maybe a runner? A side to sider?
I'm going to throw a flat in there.
A flatter?
Flat out bad pitch.
A flat ball? It's a hard flat ball. See if Cedric gets one he can do damage with here on 3-1. Up the middle to
ground ball up the middle, shortstop over.
For out number 2.
2 outs.
Well, the Orioles and the Blue Jays begin their stretch run. 10 games over the final month of the season. Beginning with a doubleheader at 1:05 tomorrow. Single admission doubleheader. First 15,000 fans, 15 and up, will receive a Ryan Mountcastle t-shirt. On Tuesday and Wednesday night games at 7:05. Tickets as low as $10 for all 4 games at Orioles.com/tickets. Right now, Toronto is ahead 4-3 on Pittsburgh in the 8th. Blue Jays 1.5 games ahead of the Orioles, the last wild card spot. Rutschman with 2.
Rutschman fouls that off.
Away.
Well, the Orioles hit 5 home runs for the 5th time this year, and then they bring in Austin Pro, get a little bit of work. And he also throws a long ball. Instantaneously off the bat was gone.
First home run in about 3 weeks for Adley. Rutschman DHing today. Caught yesterday. He only pinch hit on Friday. Since Rutschman came up May 21st, only a couple of players have caught more innings than Adley Rutschman. Orioles have probably used him a little bit more than they expected, given the nature of his season and the team's season, trying to keep him fresh down the stretch.
Ball inside, 2-1.
Emerson looking on, his pitching coach.
Anybody new in here for the first time
He
today?
can be effectively wild.
Say hello in the chat. We appreciate it.
It's part of that handbook. You know, sometimes you're just selling for strikes and movement and blowing in, blowing away.
Strike 2, 2-2.
And the fastball much better, at least velocity-wise, than it normally is. And meanwhile, they put 3 runs on the board. And when that happens early in a game, you can relax a little bit. One pitch is not going to, at this juncture of the game, going to mean that much. Get it on the fingertips and let it go.
Two. Chase one in the dirt. It kicks away. Bounces right back to Langoliers, who floats the throw over Rutschman's head.
Now in the end.
Perfect third for Martinez. Perfect start for the A's.
Baseball's dead? Nah. We've got pitchers hitting grand slams, a team playing a 4-man outfield, and the best crop of Major League talent maybe ever. Baseball is alive and well, and it's about to get even better. Bet just $5 to get 100 in free bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to get 100 instantly, and get in on the action.
At a time when so much has changed, high heat is still hard to hit. 3 strikes is still an out. Don't allow a run, that's still a shutout. The game is still the game. The game is still on Messin.
Orioles, Red Sox. The series starts Friday at 6:30 on Messin. Orioles baseball on Messin. MassonSports.com, and streaming live on the Masson app. Orioles baseball on Masson. Anytime, anywhere. Masson is.
There he goes.
Orioles. Blue
Forget about it.
Tomorrow at 12:30 on Masson. Anytime, anywhere.
The fourth inning of Orioles baseball is brought to you by Toyota RAV4. Now's a great time to reserve your new Toyota. Visit your Baltimore area dealer to learn more. Toyota, let's go places. When are you and I going to take one of these dragon boats, Jim?
Maybe today because of the, and I mean, it's going to be tough getting home because they're having the bike race. It's 120 miles, the Great Maryland Bike Race. Haven't had it because
first pitch comes in. That's a strike for Watkins.
Sparks, Maryland. It's 120, or at least the main race is 120.
Stevenson, the center fielder, now batting. Monarch Miracles, hello, welcome in.
120.4. Yeah, that's to get you down.
Ball inside, 1-1.
One of the suburbs, and then you end up in the downtown area.
So maybe this is going to be our day to take a boat home.
Well, that's, yeah.
In the right, Cal Stevenson. Right at Santander.
Right at Santander. There's an out. One away.
Have you ever biked as far as 100?
Well, that's not good, Todd.
You crazy? Why would you want to do that?
You've done a lot of things.
But not one of them.
You've had a long, prosperous life in athletics.
I never ran a marathon. Let my daughter Kelly do that. Okay. Nor, I used to have friends that, a friend of mine, Amy Elias, she'd run by and she did 13 miles because she was training for a marathon. And, why? Not even inspiring. I go, what fun is this? But it's tremendously rewarding. Yeah, I had a good friend, Brad Kaufman. He runs a big law firm. They do a lot of SEC stuff, and he told everybody, listen, you do whatever you want to do, but my challenge is I'm going to run the Boston Marathon. And then he hurts his leg running in London, and he still runs. You're up there.
1-1 pitch. Curveball, strike two.
He hurt his leg, so he gets about 5 miles out, and he's having trouble running. He said, but he went in to use a bathroom, and they gave him a standing ovation in a bar where they had, a restroom. He said it was unbelievable how helpful people were. Wrong guy. You don't want to head it to Henderson, wherever it is. And he said, and people.
Hey, Gene, welcome in.
And it took him a long time, but he said, so run a marathon.
Good to see you, buddy.
Just not for you.
No, it's not good for, especially in my age. But I mean, even when I was young.
2 outs here in the inning, top of 3.
Pitch 300 innings, and that'll do it.
Some people run marathons. Some people win 268 major league games. Some of us do neither. Some of us eat jalapeno hot dogs. Yeah. We all have our skill sets. Kempis hit it all 3 times to Henderson, so 0 for 3 for him. Here's Machine.
Hello, the Rose. Welcome in.
Ball 1 from Watkins.
Good morning.
Could really use a quick inning. Doubleheader tomorrow. O's have to cover 18 innings. Sounds like Mike Bauman's going to make 1 of the 2 starts. Jordan Lyles as well. Bauman is here on the
strike right there.
Today.
1-1.
The expectation is he'll be activated as the 29th player for tomorrow's doubleheader. Start one of the games.
Yeah, coming off a very good start down in AAA Norfolk. 6 innings, bunch of strikeouts, 13 of them.
2-1.
So the Orioles could really use a little extra length out of Watkins today. Now, the good thing is the pitch count is not too high right now if he can get this game back under control. That's
popped up foul.
Machine.
Down the left field line. That's an out.
A quick inning.
That's 3.
1, 2, 3 for Watkins on just
bottom of the 4th coming. Orioles got to get some bats out.
As a Main Street bank,
PNC has helped over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now, we're providing billions of dollars for affordable home lending programs as part of $88 billion to support underserved communities, including loans for small businesses in low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially. PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
With a new Toyota, you can practically make summer stand still. From making a splash of a Highlander to fitting in more fun in a Camry or tackling a trailhead in a RAV4.
All right, check out some of these great people that support us. I will be right back here in just a minute. It's, where do we want to start? First, I got to drop down into the limit.
1.9 APR on a Corolla sedan, hatch, or hybrid, or $500 finance cash on a Corolla Cross.
Let's go here.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA. Check out Christina or Sean Urban right there with direct links to them.
Kevin Brown, Jim Palmer. The home run chain has yet to be seen in the Orioles dugout in this game. Orioles have yet to score a run against Adrian Martinez in a 3-0 Oakland lead.
All right, here we go. Martinez on the hill, Santander out there for the Orioles.
Game into the series energy so far. Let's hope the O's bats can find some life against Martinez after the Orioles hit 8 home runs, or 5 home runs, scored 8 runs, beg your pardon, last night.
Ball outside, 1-0.
What have you made of Martinez? First time you've seen him pitch? Effectively wild.
Good fastball changeup, one slider, straight up. Orioles went badly with a base hit. Santander hit a changeup into the corner. You think they're going to get on the board, and then made a good pitch, that sinker to get Mountcastle to bounce to short. 0 for 2 in the first inning with runners in scoring position. And that's what, when they went on that road trip, they go 4-2, but they were 3 for 33 with runners in scoring position. What allowed them to score the runs were the home runs.
Ball down low, 3-0.
How did you feel like your best Oriole teams dealt with a pitcher who was effectively wild?
No, you're still looking for good pitches to hit. You're still looking for these counts. And it's just a little more difficult. I mean, I will say this, he's unpredictable. He'll throw that changeup at any count. But maybe that means maybe the second time up you look for a changeup. Now, Santander hit it the first time, so maybe he'll look fastball. But he's throwing 94 to 96. And then he's got himself a 3-run cushion. But maybe also when you go back to the third inning when they scored runs 2 and 3, the leadoff walk set the whole inning up. Spencer Watkins walking people and he doesn't usually do it.
Regulars didn't see it. And now he does.
Caught back behind the plate on the pop-up. That's an out.
Got a 3-1 running fastball, popped it up. Birdland's Summer Music Series presented by Miller Lite is back in 6 days when the Struts perform after the Orioles-Red Sox game here at Camden Yards. Singer-songwriter Michaela Lynn will open the show.
Don't know anything about Michaela Lynn.
You can watch the show for free. Post-game concerts are included with your game ticket. Special on-field passes available for just $25. Buy yours now at Orioles.com/music. That guy is ready for the Struts. That's a very strutsy look with the faux orange top. I guess it's real orange. phone there.
Yeah, that's the orange version. Who's the guy on the cooking show?
Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
Sorry. Guy Fieri is how he has to pronounce it.
With blonde hair.
Yes.
Dives, joints, whatever. I don't know.
Fly ball right field. This ain't going to cut it.
Yes.
That's an out. 2 away.
Yeah, I mean, you call up to cardiology.
Orioles not hitting Martinez at all today.
It's really well done. But when he goes into the back of the pitch and starts eating, he just, probably cardiologist department over at Hopkins.
I've been to Baltimore. There are a few places around here that have been on diners. Drive-ins and dives. I can't get the name right either. The drive-in dive thing. Yeah, but it's more fun to make it up.
That's going to bring up Henderson.
We have a lot of babbling to do. Yes, I'm right with you.
Going to bring up Henderson.
That's a strike to Gunnar Henderson.
Strike right there.
I should come out here and check out the hot dog at the Homestead. It's a very Fieri food.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of one of the things that they would be previewing.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2.
Now Oakland does shift it. We saw the A's go straight up in the first inning with a couple of runners on base, and now we do see the Oakland.
Tells me they're probably going to just try to pound them in. He's hit everything but the high fastball.
Was 6 rocks by Martinez. Tap of the toes 3 more times, and he strikes
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
So whatever that pre-pitch routine is working. 3rd strikeout for Martinez. He's retired 8 in a row.
He's on his game right now. On his game.
Baseball's dead? Nah. We've got pitchers hitting grand slams, a team playing a 4-man outfield, and the best crop of Major League talent maybe ever. Baseball is alive and well, and it's about to get even better. Bet just $5 to get 100 in free bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to get 100 instantly, and get in on the action.
So thank you for coming in today. 24 likes on the board. We'll keep trying to get that up there over the number.
Virginia Beach and Silver Spring, because there are Knights in Newcastle and Dukes in Queenstown, because St. Michael's has its devils and Kill Devil Hills its saints. Your alma mater may be miles away, but your college team is this close. College Town. Charleston Southern matches up with NC State Saturday at 12:30 on Masson. Because blue hens live in
sorry about that, Todd. Nothing I can do in controlling that one, buddy.
Greenbelt home, and orange bleeds orange. Because Germantown roots Irish, Old Town cheers Youngstown, and Terrapins and Cavaliers friends in friendship. Your alma mater may be miles away, but your college team is this close. College Town. Masson, we major in college football.
Masson's doing college football now? Never seen that.
Orioles baseball on Masson is brought to you by PNC, helping to make banking easier, and by American Standard Air. American Standard Air. Find your local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer at MidAtlanticComfort.com. Beautiful Sunday in Baltimore, 4th day of September. Orioles have won 4 straight. The A's have dropped 4 straight. And yet Oakland has flipped the script for the first 4 innings. Strike 1,
ground
Spencer
ball foul.
Watkins to
Strike there.
Sean Murphy, as the A's heart of the order will bat for a 3rd time.
Well, Spencer's going to try to do, the magic number is, especially for the Orioles, 4 runs or more in the month of August. They were 14-0.
Orioles got to start hitting.
And then when they
Martinez has shut him down.
3 runs or less, they only won 3 games.
Murphy inside for a ball, 1-1.
So keep them here, and then they don't score a lot of runs for them over the course of the year. And you don't assume that Martinez is going to pitch a complete game.
Ground ball to 3rd, backhanded by Urias.
The long throw is
Over to first. He's got it. That's an out.
Yeah, I mean, he really has a great time clock as far as who's running, how quickly the ball gets to you. I mean, he's taking all day long. Louis Aparicio, when I got to the big leagues when I was 19, he was on the way as a Cooperstown. Once you catch this ball, Louis used to look at the name of the president of the ball. And then he'd gather his feet and then throw a rocket over there. Catch it. Get your balance. Got a strong arm. This is one of the reasons they're pitching so well.
Strike right there.
Left side of the infield, even though you have a lot of shifts, is
Watkins now pitching to Murphy, the DH.
Of course, when you say pretty good,
correction.
Larry David.
Vaughn. Player behind. My fault.
Well, Rios has been more than pretty good at third. In the air to right from Vogt. Pretty short.
2 outs.
And 2 down.
I actually met him down in Palm Beach. Rubbing off Davey Leonard, my roommate, at the Breakers, and there he is. So he was on a cell phone. He said, put his hand up. And so he got off the phone. I dropped Davey off, and I looked at him, and I said, what are you doing? He said, well, I was playing golf. And he said, I'm going over the steakhouse, the Breakers Steakhouse across the street. I said, well, I'll give you a ride. So I actually got to chauffeur Larry Davis.
Was he a good passenger?
Oh, but well, it was a brief ride, but yes.
All right, Langoliers up here.
They want me to join
1 for 2 with a 2-run single.
You will be a guest of the month, guest de jour. Can you imagine playing 9 holes or 18 holes for them?
Fly ball to left, that's an out. Bottom of the 5th coming. Bird's got to try to find some bats. Not hitting right now.
Does everyone auditioning for this health insurance commercial look
Right
the same?
back in just a second.
It's not you. Health insurance companies see us all the same.
That's not good.
Well, except Humana. They see me. After my back surgery, Humana sent a home health nurse for 5 days, helped me get set up, showed me how to manage my meds, even sent me a week's worth of healthy frozen meals. Get out. Good idea.
Better care begins with listening. Humana, a more human way to health care.
Sadie?
My dear Pinocchio, arise.
Streaming soon.
He's alive.
It's a miracle.
Your wish
I want to be a real boy.
comes true.
Being real is in your heart.
Disney's Pinocchio, rated PG, streaming soon. Only on Disney Plus.
As a Main Street bank, PNC has helped over 7 million kids develop their passion for learning through our Grow Up Great initiative. And now, we're providing billions of dollars for affordable home lending programs.
We need to start getting some bats going with everybody winning today besides us.
Including loans for small businesses
Not good.
in low and moderate income areas. So everyone has a chance to move forward financially.
Not good.
PNC Bank. See how we can make a difference for you.
The Birdland Summer Music Series presented by Miller Lite continues September 10th with the Struts performing live post-game. The show is free to all fans who attend the game with special on-field access available for $25. Visit Orioles.com/music.
The Orioles' upcoming schedule is brought to you by BGE.
Tomorrow's a doubleheader against Toronto.
BGE, building upon what's important to everyone. Now that's smart energy. Doubleheader with the G's. Jordan Lyles and Mike Baumann in some order against Kevin Gausman and Jose Barrios. Kyle Bradish, Mitch White on Tuesday. Dean Kramer, Alec Manoah on Wednesday. It's a big one. And the Red Sox Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. Yes, the Orioles-Blue Jays series is the new biggest series in 6 years.
Peaceful, easy feeling. Hello.
Always a game and a half back. Now lead Jordan Lyles.
Well, thank you. Yeah, enjoy the weather.
Tomorrow against Toronto. Lyles coming off a 6 2/3 shutout start at Cleveland on Wednesday.
Yeah, then what? 1 earned run in his previous start. He's been pitching well. Record now 10-9. Yeah, really tough schedule. You get them for 4, and then you get the Red Sox.
All right, Urias up there, bottom of 5.
The Astros, and then you play Toronto again. Up there. You get a pretty good idea about the wild card in about 10, 11, 12 days.
Yeah, you will.
10 of the last 29 against Toronto. Orioles will be somewhere between a half and 2.5 games back, depending on the results. Blue Jays are still clinging to a lead, 4-3 in the ninth in Pittsburgh. So as it stands, the Jays would increase their lead, but a long way to go here, and still 3 outs to get. The Pirates have a leadoff runner on in that ninth inning. 1-1 to Ramon Urias. Austin Hayes did not notice that ball, which bounced off the screen and nearly hit him in the on-deck circle. Unflinching, Austin Hayes.
Or, as you said, unseeing.
I suppose you wouldn't flinch if you didn't know it was coming. Urias has the Orioles' last hit. He was their last base runner. Leadoff single in the second. And there's
swing and a miss. 1-2.
Adrian Martinez, 1-2.
Martinez has been on top of him today. I can't say anything bad about him at all.
The best start of his career against the ice-cold Yankees on Sunday. 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 2, struck out 6. It's been between 4 1/3 and 5 1/3 in his first 6 major league starts.
Man, you noticed something when he was pitching in AAA Las Vegas. He did throw, 24 home runs, which is a ton.
Just under 90 innings.
But none today. Got out of the first inning, unscathed.
To shortstop.
Ground ball to short, up over, that's an out.
Urias is thrown out by Noisy. Birdland joined us to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Oriole Park with $10 Utah Street bleacher seats. Available for every home game Monday through Thursday all season long. The Utah Street bleachers offer a great view of center field, easy access to booths, the roof deck, the kids' corner, and more. Buy your tickets now at Orioles.com/tickets. 17 home games left after today, and only 13 road games. So in that respect, the Orioles have a more favorable schedule. Some tough games, but at least a lot of them are here in the friendly confines of Camden Yards. The Orioles are 39-24.
Okay. Thank you.
Austin Hayes, his second inning flyout.
Come on, Hayes. Swing and a miss.
I've seen Martinez unafraid to throw that changeup right on right.
Well, good movement, as you mentioned, and today there's been about 12, 13 mile per hour difference. I mean, 186, that's a low batting average.
Popped up.
Kemp is out, Brown is in. And Brown calls off Kemp.
I mean, coming into this game, they only put 8 balls in play on that slider. Primarily fastball changeup.
He's only thrown 64 pitches today. They're not knocking him out.
Went to San Diego. Martinez, along with minor league player Rubio Angeles, minor league infielder.
Well, Bassett went to the Mets. Montes went to the Yankees over the course of the trading deadline this year. Anaya went to the Padres. Ghana was a free agent. Marte was a free agent. Jed Lowry.
At least Matt's cheering for the Orioles today.
We'll see Matt Chapman tomorrow as well.
Matt Chapman went to the Blue Jays.
Ball down, 2-0.
Team last year, Oakland, which was in the postseason hunt until the last week. And if you go to the A's baseball reference page from a year ago, Baseball Reference lists their top 12 players by Baseball Reference WAR, wins above replacement. There's now a Braves hat, Mets hat, Yankees hat, Blue Jays hat.
2 balls, no strikes, 2
outs.
outs.
Mets hats and a Tigers hat. Andrew Chafin after that. 4 of their top 12 are here. 8 either left as free agents or were traded from a team that nearly made it to the postseason.
Yeah, Major League Baseball has to do something about the stadium situation in Oakland.
The team would like to move into a new stadium at the Howard Terminal area in the waterfront district.
Strike right down the middle, 3-1.
A's did get a little bit of a boost a few days ago. There were some legal challenges that were rejected, lawsuits by some different groups in Oakland that were filed against the ballpark project in April. A judge in Alameda County rejected those challenges on Monday, so that's good news for Oakland trying to get a new ballpark in Oakland, since every other pro sports team has fleet Oakland, it feels like.
Oh, that looked like strike, but he didn't get it.
The first in the last 11 Oriole batters to reach, and he has Baltimore's first walk.
Well, you never ever know. 3-0 lead. Hit the double play with a good sinker. You can't throw him strikes.
Chirinos hits a home run here. It's a different game.
I would imagine if Brandon Hyde, who got 29 stolen bases over at first, if he thinks he can steal a base, don't let him run. You never know. Chirinos, 257 hitter with runners in scoring position. Obviously, rather not have him lead off next inning. But if you think you can maybe steal a run after the walk.
There he goes. Here's the throw. It's high.
He steals the base.
To save a potential extra base on that throw, but Mateo retakes the American League stolen base lead for Mullins, and there is number 30.
And he doesn't even hesitate.
Hey, Malik, welcome in.
Straight steal. And this is what happens. You got to know your players. You know they can steal, they can run. There's the play that you mentioned, Kemp. Soaring. Keep it from going.
Having one of those days, but I'll work through it.
So runner in scoring position for Chirinos.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he struck out the last time. The second strike was on a changeup that he was right around the letters. And then chased a 96-mile-per-hour sinker up and in.
Ball upstairs, 1-2.
Sinker up and out. Robinson Chirinos just yesterday reached 10 years of Major League service time. A wonderful milestone for him. Major League tenure. Trying to come through with Mateo at second. Mateo heading for
fly ball, short left. That's going to be an out.
Noisy to shortstop is on it.
End of the inning.
Despite the walk and the steal, the Orioles do not score, and they have not scored through 5 against Martinez.
Well, that stinks. All right, check out some of these fantastic people. We will be right back here in just a moment.
Join me for Galaxy Spaceport and a bunch of roller coaster fun from Disney Extra News to Disney Cafe Chat on Saturday nights, and my new show, NASCAR. So come join the Galactic's fun.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
For
For all your weather needs, look to Weather or Not with Jesse on Instagram. Daily weather reports, watches, warnings, storm photos, and more. Jesse covers them all. If you would like a weather report for your area, contact Jesse today on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Check out all those amazing people. Direct links to their YouTube or Instagram are right there in the chat.
3-3 for the Orioles. Winners of 4 straight, but down 3-0 to Oakland in this series finale. See the Orioles rally time and again late in games, and they will have to do that again to pick up a series sweep.
Yeah, and the easiest way to do that is Spencer Watkins do what he's capable of doing. Another shutout inning.
Still no strikeouts in the game, but he has retired 7 Oaklanders in a row.
Yeah, but he gave up 3 runs. That's a killer.
Fly
ball, maybe 4. This is deep. At the wall, track, gone. He's given up 4 runs after that home run.
Got a hanging breaking ball and whacked his 18th home run of the season to take over the Oakland team lead and push the A's lead to 4-0.
Thought he had, 23 last year? You mentioned it. I mean, he's got power. There's the hook again. Good hangs. Just so much easier. Uppercut swing, get the ball in the air.
Ground ball to first. That was quick. That's it out.
Oakland's strategy is not settled today. They have swung early, they've swung often, put a bunch of first pitches in play, and Brown just put his out of play.
I mean, that's not a bad theory because Spencer Watkins is not overpowering. He's around the strike zone. But you asked me earlier on. I mean,
and the Blue Jays have already won.
When he makes good pitches, he is very capable of getting hitters out. And when he's in the middle of the plate, and hasn't done it on a lot of occasions, but it's very hard. I mean, every pitch means so much when you get into the 6th inning, you're getting shut out.
Curveball down low, 1-0.
Oakland has put the first pitch in play 6 times in the game against Watkins.
Noose up there. He's hitting 217.
First pitches in play, including a home run from Brown.
Foul, 1-1.
Sheldon Noisy, who drove in the first run back in the second.
In my scouting report on the Pittsburgh-Toronto game, they had runners at second and third, nobody out at ninth. Man.
Oh, no.
John Romano came in. Struck out the next 3.
So the Blue Jays won.
Ground ball to third, yes, over to first.
Number
2 away.
Ground ball from Noisy. So the Orioles have lost a half game at the moment, and they'll need to win to get it back on a Toronto team that's won 3 straight.
And Spencer Watson's looking for a baseball.
So with Toronto winning now, 11 of the 15 teams in the American League are currently on either a winning or losing streak of at least 3 games. Everybody's going streaking in the AL right now.
Yeah, the Red Sox are ahead. If they win, they'll be, 67 and 68. I mean, American League East is everybody had 91 or more wins last year except the Orioles. This year, they now have 4 teams over 500. Red Sox are closing in on it. The next closest division has 3 winning teams.
Rick, first base, nice play. Diving is Mountcastle, that's an out. Middle of the 6th, everybody. Orioles still chasing a number. Got a hit.
Baseball's
That's his team's
dead.
problem.
We've got pitchers hitting grand slams, a team playing a four-man outfield, and
See
the
what they
best
can
crop
do.
of Major League talent maybe ever. Baseball is alive and well, and it's about to get even better. Bet just $5 to get 100 in free bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $5 to get 100 instantly, and get in on the action.
DraftKings is really just
At a time when so
putting
much
stuff
has
out left and right,
changed,
commercial-wise on
is
pro
still
sports. It's
hard
crazy. I can remember a couple years ago, you never saw anything about gambling with sports anywhere, casino stuff or anything. Now you got FanDuel betting, you got MGM Grand showing it, you got DraftKings. There's a bunch of them. Totally different way than it used to be just 5 years ago. Now the NFL and MLB, well, they're willing to take their money and let them sponsor the shows. They're all about the money. That's for sure. All about the money.
Fans, you can now catch Orioles baseball anytime, anywhere on the all-new Masson app. Watch games live, receive expert analysis and team coverage from Masson insiders. Real-time action, scores, and stats all in the palm of your hand. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to massonsports.com and download yours today.
All right, bottom of the inning, Orioles at the top of the lineup.
In second and third, one out. They did not score.
See if they can pull something off
They
here.
have a hit and a walk since in 15 batters against Adrian
Martinez is at 73 pitches.
5 shutout innings for Martinez. 1 out away from a career high in a short big league career. And he will try to get that out against Cedric Mullins, batting for the third time.
In a couple of games, his first game, actually major league debut, was 5 1/3 shutout innings. It was against Detroit, and then 5 1/3 against the Yankees. 3 hits, 1 run.
It's been a good weekend for Adrian Martinez is in sports. Kansas State football's new starting quarterback, Adrian Martinez, led the Wildcats to a 34-0 win over South Dakota. Oh, there goes the
Whoa, bat went flying.
Third base side the ball. And it is fouled out of the reach of Machine as Cedric's bat ended up in the Oriole dugout.
What's up, Luis? Welcome in.
Go right in on the fist, and it just splinters.
Oh, he almost got his buddy Austin Hayes.
All right, got to get a new bat.
So, a lot of movement, a lot of strikes, effectively wild, good changeup, unpredictable. And meanwhile, they put 4 runs on the board. That's how at least you have a lead going into the middle innings.
One and 2 for Cedric. And he couldn't hold up. Struck out, swinging
Struck
and a
him out.
changeup. Another good one for Martinez, his 4th strikeout.
Well, under 200 at 186 coming in, and that number's going down. And once again, I mean, it's just the fact that it's a changeup. It's not down and away, but it is down and in. And there's that 10 inches of vertical break that you talked about.
Average
All right,
changeup,
Adley Rushman coming up now.
that speed drops about 33 inches. His drops 43, and that's why it's such a good pitch. That late break for Martinez.
It's almost like a screwball, right-handed screwball.
There's the slider to Rutschman.
Yeah, pitch count well in hand. Last game was the most at 93. So he's at, what, 78 now?
Baseball is a weird game. You can have one day where you put up 9 runs, and the next day you can't get a hit. It's crazy.
On the changeup today, 3 of 4 coming to changeup for Martinez. Arconce said it was simply dominant last time out. Lays off the high fastball, 2-1.
Where's is Matt still in here watching? Today. I'm curious who he thinks is going to win the football game tonight.
There's another fastball count, another changeup.
College football has been crazy over the weekend.
Looking forward, if you don't pick up the arm speed,
Notre Dame was
really know it's a change. That's the difference.
Not a match that I thought they would. Oregon was horrible. I think you'll see a lot of change-ups in the top 10 over the next weekend.
You think he doubles up here?
I would think so, because I don't think he can get the ball up and in. Fastball down and away. And I don't know of too many guys that don't swing at that pitch, except maybe Adley Rutschman.
Well, he looks about as locked in as he did in that pitch hit walk on Friday night, where it took a very close 3-2 changeup for Domingo Acevedo. Walked in the go-ahead run.
Ball down low. He takes a walk. We'll take it. Got to get something going somewhere.
On for the second time.
Just because you like Tiger.
And Scott Emerson is on the bullpen.
That's funny.
For the first time. Anthony Santander has the Orioles' only extra base hit today. He had 1 of 7 yesterday. First Orioles switch hitter to get to 25 home runs since Bobby Bonilla way back in 1996. There have been some good switch hitters in Oriole history. Anthony joins this list of Orioles switch hitters with 25 home runs in a single season. Obviously fronted by the Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. The great Ken Singleton after that. Mike Young, Mickey Tittleton, and Bobby Gold.
Yeah, Singy, he had some exceptional years. Up there in the MVP voting. 77, 79.
So Yoel Payamps has begun to throw along with left-hander Sam Maul. And Nick Vespi.
Vespi getting up for the Orioles.
For Baltimore.
Matt must have ducked out. He had something going on.
Here's Santander.
Well, you want to leave a game? We talked about he's pitched his 5 1/3 on 2 occasions. Start walking a couple of guys with a 4-0 lead.
There he is. Oh, you got a toothache? Thank you, Matt, for $9.99 and your generosity, buddy. First off. I didn't know you had a toothache, dude. I'm sorry. That sucks. Everybody got to give Big Bat some Hawk love first.
Martinez is a very, very deliberate pitcher.
Matt, who do you think wins tonight? You want to play today? You want to play tonight's game?
Remember when Sergio Garcia changed his golf swing and took about...
You feel like playing tonight's game or no? Let me know. I didn't know you had a toothache. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you.
I mean, literally.
For no particular reason, I've been thinking about that during today's outing.
Well, it's worked.
Why stop it if it's working?
No, exactly. I mean, Well, hitters like to have, I mean, well, obviously, you're trying to disrupt their timing, but he's doing it big, being so deliberate.
Ball down low, 2-1.
He's going to walk around the mound. He's going to come back and kick through rubber. I mean, it's a dry day.
All right, well, you pick tonight. Since you're feeling bad, you pick who you want.
Hold the ball. You'd think he's behind. And meanwhile, most of his
Hey, Brian.
defenders are
It's
nodding.
4-0 Oakland.
2-1. And then off
Woo!
ball three.
Ball 3. That looked like a strike. I'm hanging in there, Brian. I hope you're doing well. Matt's always feisty. That's not a problem with that.
I mean, Earl Weaver would say,
Not a problem with that.
at least do it in a hurry. I mean, you're sitting in delivery and it's not working.
3-1 here.
How can you watch this? He's been good, but
Those of you at home have just seen the price of fidget spinners among Oriole fans go up dramatically. 3-1.
Oh, he missed it. He popped it up.
Get
out of play, ball.
Up against the wall, has no play.
Out of play, yes.
That's green.
I'm up in the air on it, Brian. I'm waiting for Matt to tell me who he's taking so I know who I'm taking.
And Tony thought left field with the Great Wall of Baltimore was tough on Saturday or Friday night. Here.
Just received word from our folks in the truck. 32 seconds in between the last two pitches is the official number. Unofficial, official. So the pitch clock may not be.
That should be an interesting game tonight. I hope.
Rutschman at first. And a ground ball.
Ground ball is going to be a double play.
Throw is picked and the A's turn 2.
Matt, it's Florida State and LSU. Florida State and LSU. Orioles can't hit this guy tonight, unfortunately. Martinez just owning the Orioles. Florida State, LSU. Yes, we're doing the Monday Night College football game too, Brian. Yes. All right, Matt's got LSU. I got Florida State. Yeah, we're doing the Monday night game as well. And then we'll start kicking into a normal college schedule with primarily Thursday, Friday, Saturday starting this coming week as the NFL kicks in for week 1, which I'm excited about. Looking forward to it. Trying to see if Ed's going to be streaming on Tuesday or not. I just texted him because if he doesn't, I'll probably do Family Feud on Tuesday night. Guess we'll go round 3 and see who can pull that one off. Figure out what I want to do Tuesday. Might see if I can move my Wednesday interview to Tuesday, do them Tuesday night at 7. And then do Family Feud late, and then go to Preston's baseball game on Wednesday. He's got a game. I could always do a late baseball game Wednesday night. Could always do that. Because my one Wednesday interview just canceled. Which happens from time to time. Delete that. What is today's date? The 4th. So everything with the second's gone. Delete. Blue Jays. Rays are losing to the Yankees. Oh, Rays lost to the Yankees. And of course the Mariners are winning as well. Unbelievable. Can't get a break. Can't get a break.
Go back to the clubhouse to hear Brandon Hahn. O's Extra, presented by PNC. Is next.
Well, Rob, it looks like somebody's going to the clubhouse right now. That's Adrian Martinez, who's being congratulated after 6 scoreless innings, the best start of his major league career.
Yeah, he shut down the Orioles today.
He was on the receiving end of that 3-6-1 double play to end the 6th inning. So Oakland with the lead. Spencer Watkins still out there.
Watkins still out there for the Orioles, top of the 7th.
Pitch count very low, doubleheader tomorrow, and Watkins will begin the 7th against Tony Kemp.
The only thing Watkins has helped today is kept the bullpen quiet for tomorrow's game, which are really important.
Henderson
can't make the play.
It's the 4th ground ball Kemp has hit to Henderson today. Won a bunt, and finally
he had to rush it, couldn't make it happen. Runner up first.
He's not going to throw him out anyway. High chopper. Gets it, doesn't catch it. And he's got to go a long way. Another hook. Probably easier play for Mateo. I still think he beats it out. Certainly a better angle. And here comes Brandon Hyde.
Brandon Hyde now going to take him out.
Plus for Watkins today, 74 pitches. Orioles have lost his last 5 starts. They'll need to rally not to make it 6.
Orioles just haven't scored for him when he's pitched.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
Maybe now that they took him out, we'll score some runs.
There's Sky Rizzi.
That's just all there is to it.
Things are getting clear. I feel free to bear my skin. Yeah, that's on me. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan. Nothing is everything. Achieve clear skin with Sky Rizzi. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. In another study, most people had 90% clear skin even at 4 years. And Sky Rizzi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. It's my mama, so I just gotta say, nothing is everything. Serious allergic reactions
where
and an
is
increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Nothing is everything. Now's the time to ask your doctor about Sky Rizzi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
At MedStar Health, we're always prepared for what if. Like, what if you need major league care right at home? We're here 24/7 with on-demand telehealth visits. Or what if an injury is keeping you on the bench? We're nearby with the region's largest urgent care and sports medicine networks. With easy access to the same high-quality care that the Orioles trust, you're always ready for what if. MedStar Health. It's how we
Hey, Brian, West Coast Disney Adventures. Welcome in, buddy.
Well, Spencer Watkins.
Welcome in.
He's dejected, but obviously likes to win ball games. They have not scored any runs for him. 3-1, 1-0, 2-1, 5-1, 4-0.
Orioles just haven't scored for this guy. That's all there is to it.
Doesn't get knocked out. There are the numbers. And Nick Besky is going to come in. Pitched last night. Pitched an inning. And he did 5-0. First year in the big leagues. Gives you an idea how good the bullpen's been. 3rd best bullpen in baseball, or at least the American League, and they've been outstanding. He's been a big part of it. Strike thrower, not a hard thrower. Where did he hit 90?
Did he hit 91 a couple of games ago?
I don't know. He was saying, I said, so you told Kevin Brown you're going to hit 94? He said, no, I never said that.
He's just changing the bar on his neck. He said he did.
Jeff Rapp in the house. What's up, Jeff Rapp?
He got to 90 and he got to 91. We'll face Machine here and start him with Cutter for a strike as we look at our Bank of America impressive tools. The Orioles bullpen, which has been so good early this season, is actually on its longest scoreless streak of the season right now. 16 1/3 scoreless over the last 5
Boone got
games.
thrown out for the Yanks.
Yesterday, the Oriole bullpen
that does not surprise
had to throw a lot of scoreless innings. Austin Voth lasted just 3 1/3, 5 2.
Hey Matt, would you? I do that Pick'em League, and I have a couple complimentary entries that I'm allowed to give to people of the military. I'm also now using them for friends of mine of disability, and obviously you're one of my buddies with that. Would you like a free entry for that, where you can get in and try to pick one winner a week? Are you interested in that? Because I'll let me know.
It's not last year. We got out.
Chris, do me a favor. Don't come in using that type of language here. I appreciate your opinion. You're welcome to that, but do me a favor. Don't do that. Welcome in, Chris Ann.
And somehow, against their bullpen, you need to get some runs.
This is currently the longest scoreless inning streak.
Mason up there.
Since August of 2017. Where the O's bullpen went 19 scoreless in a row. Check on Kemp at first, who was
Chris Ann does not believe that the Orioles are a playoff team. Let me throw it out there so everybody knows the reference, what we were talking about.
49 and 85 Oakland team. 4 consecutive losses for the A's. Worst team in the American League, but on top today.
Ball outside, 2-2.
They pitch well.
It's going to be interesting with this extra different playoff format this year. How it all lays out. Number one team getting a bye.
For Spencer Watkins,
some time off to get their pitching all together. That's a huge advantage. Not only are you already a good team, but then you're going to get time off to get all your pitchers lined up. That could be trouble.
Well, he looks again, as we mentioned. He looks
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Contact guy. And that's how you defend the really good breaking balls with 2 strikes.
Chris Ann, who are you a fan of? Always good to see Jeff Rapp in here from around the globe. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's an out. Runner on first, 1 away here, top 7.
Watkins faced 28 batters without a strikeout. Picks up the Orioles' first punch out of the game.
Yeah, pretty much where he wanted to throw it. Looks like a slider, maybe a cutter. Outside corner. Veers off the corner for a strikeout.
Oh, for 3 with a walk for Machine. Sean Murphy.
Murphy up there, ball down low, 1-0. One for 3 today with a single in the first.
Orioles have done well against him this series. Had a sac fly in the first inning last night, but just 1 for 10. For by far the A's best hitter. One of the worst offenses in a long time in baseball. Oakland last in the major leagues in batting average at .216, on base percentage at .280. The only teams in American League history to bat under .217 in a season: the 1910 White Sox and the 1968 Yankees. A's are .216.
Lewis, I don't know.
Yeah, 68.
I'm very happy with what they're doing. I've said from the get-go, I'm ecstatic about the direction that they're moving, that I did not believe they were a playoff team yet. I still think they're over the winter, that they need to go get a top-line starting pitcher to sign for a couple years.
68 Yankees team,
and they need to get a 4-hitter before they're a legitimate playoff team. I still believe that.
83, 79, and 2.
Cool, Brian. I don't think I'll be doing that game, but nice.
Roy White led them at 267 that year.
Ground ball hit over to third. Urias got it to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. They spin it. Middle of the 7th coming up. Let's go do a little bit of 7th inning stretch, and we'll be right back. Always a good job over there by Grayson playing that seventh inning stretch that I enjoy that. I enjoy the take me out to the ball game. Obviously, a lot of the stadiums do a lot of good job with that all the way around. Yankees have a really good seventh inning stretch. The Cubs have a really good one. The Orioles do thank God I'm a country boy. I would love to do that one, but I'll get hit with copyright things right off the get-go on that. Bam. And be whacked down. So, bottom of the seventh, Orioles into the bullpen. They'd have to do something major here to turn it around for this game, to pull back into it. Going to be tough to do. We'll see how they play out here. 7th, 8th, and 9th. 9 outs remaining to try to get back in this. With an uphill battle, 4 runs.
Amazing accomplishment. 10 years in the big leagues. Well deserved, buddy. Everybody saw you? Everybody saw you.
That's cool. What?
For what? Great teammate to these guys here. I've been supporting them every single day since spring training, even the days I played like last night.
You're already in there. I'll give you a second one. That way you can have 2. How's that?
And to help this team win. So I'm the same guy every day. Somebody told me long time ago, let people remember you as a good teammate because you're already a good player. And that's a choice you make. You choose to be a good teammate, to come here, be happy, smile. Even when things not going your way, you can choose to be a good teammate because I guarantee if you look to your left or your right, it's another person's struggle. It's not about you. And I learned that early in my career, and it's been a difference in my career.
That was before yesterday's game. Robinson Chirinos reached 10 years of Major League service time, which is significant for a couple reasons. Number one, when you reach 10 years of service time, you are vested in a pension plan that is financially very important for players. But folks will tell you to respect that 10 years of Major League service time requires is an enormous deal. The Major League Baseball Players Association recognizes all players.
All right, Mountcastle up there. Check swing. He's out.
Accidental ground ball from Ryan Mountcastle and an out to begin.
Well, that was rough to watch.
But when you think about the journey of Robinson Chirinos, 10 years of Major League service time, this is his 11th big league season. This is a player who wasn't a regular big leaguer until he was 30 years old. Didn't move to catcher until 8 seasons into his career. His 9th postseason, he was still spending the majority of time in A-ball. So for Robinson Chirinos to get 10 days of Major League service time, considering the start to his professional career, that would have been a story. 10 years.
Welcome in, Fonzarelli.
The story. You will Piamps the new pitcher at a strike.
Strike right there.
You got pretty good stuff. Done a nice job.
Piamps. Payampus. I don't know, Payamps, I believe it's what it said.
Only a run in 6 appearances. So Adrian Martinez really pitched well. Trying to win his 4th game. Shuts him out for 6 innings.
Yep.
A lot of change-ups.
Sure do.
Fastball today. Maybe for him, an exceptional fastball. Working on his 2nd consecutive outstanding step.
Ground ball softly tapped to short. 2 outs, man. We are just not hitting tonight. We are flat. Flat, flat, flat. All right, Urias coming up now in the 7th. 2 outs already. He's 0 for 2 today.
Orioles have just 3 hits today. 11 last night.
3 hits.
7 were for extra bases. Urias has one of the hits. Rutschman and Santander the others.
Left-hander Mole getting up loose in the Oakland bullpen. All right, well, we'll do this. I'll make sure next year I'll give you, you only pay for one if you want to do two. I'll make sure you get one of the comp entries in. I got another friend who's a soldier. Said he might want to do it. I'll look out for him this year, and I'll take care of you for the next one. I had another soldier who had turned it down after he said he wanted it. I only get a couple that I give out each year. He reached out to me the other day and said he's not going to do it. Got to go back through some therapy stuff and doesn't feel he can do it. I'd like to at least see it used.
It's amazing how many guys are 27 to 30.
2-2. Man, if Matt beats me in that thing, I'll never hear the end of it. Good Lord.
Worked their way maybe from starters early in their
I will never hear the end of it.
Fifth time the Orioles have seen Piamps this season now. And a slow ground ball will test Noisy, and he could not make the transfer. So Urias will have his second hit of the game.
You can't get a handle.
He's pretty good at picking sports. He's not bad. He knows his stuff. Runner on first on that soft tap single, or I think they'll call it a hit.
The transfer you talked about comes flying out of the web of his glove.
Only his second start at shortstop this year, Sheldon Noisy. So that brings up Hayes. One swing could cut the deficit in half here. And
I would love for Hayes to hit a home run right here and make it a 2-run game.
15 homers for Hayes, a team leading 30 doubles.
Oh, he'd love to hit a double. Just get on the board. Urias runs well enough to score. Going on contact, 2 outs.
Ball down low, 2-0. Stride, 2-1.
Wicked sinker on 2-0. Piamps will throw both the sinker and the four-seamer. Slider is his primary pitch to righties. Righties have actually hit him much better than lefties this year.
Ball outside, 3-1 now. 3-1. Mateo on deck. I don't think they'll pinch hit for him, though. Ground ball to short. That should end the inning. And it does. End of 7. Still 4-0. Oakland. Oakland pitching has owned the Orioles today. Have not been hitting well at all. At all. But that's what happens when you get a team that comes out and has a good pitching run. That's all it takes to shut it down a little bit. Tomorrow, the Orioles and Toronto play in the afternoon. We're going to do the afternoon game here. Afternoon game. All right, well, let me know. I'll go back there and take a look when I get a chance. Let me know. Ow. Or you can publish it and I can take a look and then you can put it back out. That might be the easiest way. When you want me to take a look at it, just publish it and I'll take a look at it. Whether or not with Jesse is our manager for our website, Florida Park Explorers. Dave helped me get it off the ground and get it going. And Jessie has taken over responsibilities for that, and she's done a great job of taking that from where it started and going to another level with it. So we appreciate that. Hope that'll continue to be the stride. Marky Dew, hello, welcome in between innings here on the channel. 8th inning coming up. 8th inning, and the Birds are not having a good one today. The A's have been stronger today.
The Orioles, it may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Baltimore Orioles. Series finale O's and A's. And while it's always a great day for cotton candy and sweet treats, it has not been a great day for the Orioles.
Those kids are shoving cotton candy down their throat. Good Lord. All right. Top of the 8th. Here we go. If you are new, finding us for the first time, hit that subscribe. Hang out with us more often. We'd appreciate it. First pitch, swing and a miss.
Left-hander Vespi. This is one of those days where, hypothetically, you might drink your giant jug of water a little too quickly and spill it everywhere.
Chad Pinder up there. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Oh, dear. Pinder, the pinch hitter, Oakland with 5 right-handers on the bench.
Yeah, I just want him in. Let him pitch it, but he made 2 really good plays in right field last night.
I figure with a 4-run lead, the A's may put him in to right, put Brown at first to short their defense a little bit.
Popped up foul.
Barely plays first base.
And Nick Vespi came in after the base hit to start the inning, strike out, double play. He's never pitched. Well, the only time he pitched 2 innings was in his first major league game. He got a win against Tampa Bay.
I like it, but I don't like how the Bird's face looks on that.
2/3.
There's Rico Garcia.
That's the only thing I don't like. The Oriole Bird doesn't look too good there.
Ball well in Cleveland. Velocity was up. Hadn't pitched in about 8 days.
Because of the black.
Garcia's on 4 days rest. There is Domingo Acevedo in the Oakland bullpen.
Yeah, he came in Friday night.
Acevedo getting loose right there.
All over the place.
Other than that, it looks good. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sit down. You're out. Sit down, son. Other than that, it looks good. Hey, Turbo.
Throw the back foot slider to the right-handers.
Let me look and see if I can find a different bird picture.
Located. Like a hitter, you think it's going to stay on the plate, and it just keeps breaking. And Nick a big guy, so it's a good angle.
6'3" lefty. Strike to Shea Langoliers, not a slider. Really good season for Vespi, who was maybe on the fringes of the radar screen in spring training.
Here, I got one, Jesse.
Somebody who was not added to the 40-man, was not a heralded prospect, was a mid-round draft pick.
Foul ball, 1 and 2.
He has spent most of the season in the big leagues. Because he has options remaining, he has been an odd man out in the bullpen at times. But Brandon Hyde has put him in.
Check out the one I just sent you. See if you can make that transparent, make it work.
And the kind of players the Orioles were getting in Vespi's spot end of the bullpen the last few years, and the results are
line drive, hit hard, one hopper, Mateo. Spin move. Nice play from left field, threw him out. No, Turbo, I'm not. I'm doing the football game.
Conversation with Austin Hayes. Ready to go, and then he's got an arm. He's got a really strong arm, but what amazes me, his ability to keep his balance. What's this? That's just off
Oh, absolutely, Matt. Dude, we appreciate you over here. You've been a huge supporter to me and motivating tool, you know, for me as a person. And oh, that's crushed. Home run. Two home runs for him today. 5-0 Oakland. Always like hanging out with you on our Zoom calls.
Came in tied with Sean Murphy for home runs with 17. Gonna hang a curveball off of Spencer Watkins for 18, and then I'm gonna look right here. A little cutter stays up, very hittable. You see a lot of balls from Westby up in that area, so when you get one and you don't miss them, having a good year, or at least a good day.
Looked like it hit Utah Street on the fly. Utah Street has not had many visitors this year. So 18 and 19 for Brown, and that ends the Orioles' bullpen scoreless inning streak at 17 and 1/3 innings. The Orioles' longest streak in 5 years is over. 2-1 for Thomas.
Jesse, we should probably change it from about. You should probably title that My Magical Story. I think we should change that title looking at it. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Ball 3-1. Vesby's a little shaken up after the home run.
I'm trying to think of the Utah Street home runs this year. We've got a door hit one.
Fly ball, short center field. Mullins can't get there. Base hit.
11th base hit for the A's. As you mentioned last in batting average, that's gone up. On base percentage, 28th, that's gone up. Slugging, a couple of home runs, that's gone up.
They got to take him out.
28th in runs out of 30 teams. Having a good day offensively.
There's Brandon Hyde, and that'll be it for Vesby. So he could not get through 2 innings for the second time in the big leagues. He'll turn the ball to Rico Garcia. 4 outs to get for the O's bullpen in a 5-0 game.
Rico Garcia. I don't even think I know who Rico Garcia is. Must be one of the guys you brought up that I wasn't aware of. It's not working? All right, so we're finishing up today here. Orioles in the 8th inning here. A little bit left of this one. Tonight we're going to do football, LSU and Florida State. That should be a fun game. I haven't even looked over at that one yet. Look over that, see if there's anything I need to do with it. I should make one change over there real quick that I see. Just got to edit the video real quick. Do. Let me delete this. Oh. Florida State back. Delete that there. Save, and that should change that. All right, here we go. Garcia coming in.
Yeah, I was talking to him in Cleveland, and I said, "You pitched well." He said, "I was well rested, like 8 days off."
He's on 4 days rest today, Garcia. can be a hard
Ball outside, 1-0.
A couple of days, Garcia has often been the last man in the bullpen, and he's not been able to work a regular rhythm this year. He's been up with the club for more than 30 days, over a month, and he's only pitched now 6 times. It's in the air by Sheldon Noisy. That will get out of play.
Popped out of play and a foul. 1-1. 2 outs here in the 8th.
Well, the rosters went to 28. You could add a bench player and an extra pitcher. It was now with a 9-man bullpen.
Hayes had brought Christian Pache into the game at first to run for Thomas and shore up their defense at the bottom of the inning. There's a breaking ball strike.
There's a breaking ball. 1-2.
Game ground here in the wild card chase. They've got a little digging to do. Only good news right
Want to thank Big Matt for his super chat today, and also Rick Simmons for his super chat today.
How about the Nats are up on the Mets?
Appreciate your generosity and support of the channel.
Getting a little precarious in Queens right now.
Fly ball, right field, tracked. That'll be an out. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Want to thank our new members. They didn't pop up on our screen for me to know who they were. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's pick and choose, but we want to thank those people that subscribed today new. We appreciate you. We also want to say thank you to all the moderators for helping today and the members for being here. We want to thank Irene, Peaceful Easy Feeling, for being our newest member today and or yesterday and having faith in the channel. That's Big Matt's mom. We appreciate the loyalty and support for them. Matt's been an inspiration for me since we started when I met him on here. People like him and Mike Wheeler and others of disability that I have met along the way in the path that have reminded me each day that as much as you want to give up, which there are days where I've wanted to give up. Been a couple days recently I felt like giving up. And people like that remind me that things are, no matter how bleak your day can look, you can still find good things to go, and they indirectly motivate you and help you. So we appreciate that. A lot of soldiers I meet are that same way, or still talk to. Soldiers that have gone down and stood a post for our country, but now come back with challenges because of it. So it's a good reminder for all of us that no matter how bad your day could be, that there should be somebody that can help you, or should be positives the next morning. So always try to look for that pot of, I guess that Winnie the Pooh pot of honey is, I guess, the best way. I don't know. Sunshine on the other side, whatever you want to word it. It all means the same thing, no matter what type of analogy you use. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles could use some sunshine on the other end. Oh, hey, Mike, didn't know you were in here. Orioles could use some sunshine on the other end. They need something here. Acevedo coming in is going to try to shut it down. Marcos didn't
have a lefty up, so they pinch hit. They want to pinch hit with Mullins. He walked him above the bases up 2-2 game, and then Mullins pinch hit for Hayes. So Brandon Hyde pulling out of the stops, and he had to face Rutschman, ended up walking him, and then infield in. Mateo got a base hit, so ends up giving up.
All right, Mateo going to come up. Shortstop for the Orioles. Let's see what Acevedo would have to totally blow this game completely to kill it. As long as he throws strikes, he get out. For the most part, yeah. For the most part. I never just assume, though.
But wait, there's more.
Ball down low, 2-0.
New shortstop Nick Allen. So he replaces Sheldon Noisy. And Brown went from right field to first. So 5 positions changed. 6 if you include pitcher, and then as a position, so let's include it. Only Machine.
There's a strike. 2-1.
Cavaliers are at the positions where they started the game.
Mateo 0 for 1 with a walk. Ground ball over to short. Throws him out. 1 away.
The race for the postseason is on, and you don't want to miss the action. Watch all out-of-market regular season games live or on demand, plus MLB Big Inning on MLB.tv now for just $29.99. Blackout and other restrictions do apply. Visit MLB.tv for details.
All right, Vavra finally going to see a sighting.
Pitch in here, and the spot of Robinson Chirinos. So the Orioles will have to lose the DH and bring Abby Rutzman into the game to catch in the 9th.
We're looking for a little kindling to start the fire, but whatever. There's the low strike. Something to add a spark. Boy, they hooked him to death when he got to play in Cleveland. 3 strikeouts. A lot of curveballs. Acevedo doesn't have one.
Ball outside. 0-2. Sorry, correction. 1-1. 1-1.
Last 11. Has played sporadically, but tough for a turn to get into the lineup.
Fly ball center field. Hit it well, but not enough. At the track, makes a play. 2 outs.
So Bauer retired, and he'll be out of the game unless the Orioles send 9 more batters to the plate. Or unless he catches. Maybe he'll catch the 9th.
Yeah, that'll work. We can use that.
Cedric Mullins 0 for 3. Has a hit in 14 of his last 15 games.
Thank you.
They were the Blue Jays 31. Mariners Guardians game is still on a delay in the 4th. Rays are still trailing the Yankees 1-0 in the 7th. You know, the Yankees in the first 24 innings of that series have 2 runs, both on Aaron Judge homers.
Wow. Wow. Grounded foul. 1-1.
I mean, if you had guys pitching well, Oliver pitched a 1-hitter for 8 innings, and then you had Adrian Martinez, who started today, pitched well against the Yankees. But it's almost like who hasn't pitched well against the Yankees. Once they've been struggling. Stanton came back on August 24th with the Achilles problem, no extra base hits.
Mullins up there 0 for 3 today. Off the wall. 1 hop. Bang. Mullins into second. Finally, the Orioles get a hit. Turning away. Going back in.
With number 30. Yeah, he's got an awfully short, powerful swing. We saw that last night when he hit his 13th home run, saw it in Cleveland. Pretty much dead center. And then that's where he hits it. That was at the right center. Almost out of it. Not quite. So Mullins and Hayes tied with 30 doubles on the year. And with 1 more steal, it'll be a different kind of 30-30 season for Seth.
All right, Rushman up there now. 2 outs. Strike right there, bottom of the zone.
Breaking news. The Yankees have scored a non-Aaron Judge homer run. Oh, really? Yeah, but Judge started the inning with a double, so he was involved. Oswaldo Cabrera with a sac fly, so the Yankees lead 2-0 at Tampa Bay.
One of the young infielders they brought up.
Ball outside.
Boy, a lot of mixed reviews. He's not hitting well. And, normally when you're going to win your division, and you certainly hope to do that, your shortstop hits more than one home run. But it's a different year this year. Humidor, ball not going as much. I mean, at least most of the year.
Rushford drives it to center, but same deal. Going to be caught short of the track. End of the 8th, everybody. End of the 8th. We'll be right back here in just a couple minutes.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Well, hello, fellow Disney freaks. This is Disney Connections, and I'm Rob.
And I'm Melanie.
And we are here to invite you to come by our channel over at Disney Connections on YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
We also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
Hey y'all, it's Dad Builds, inviting you to come over and hang out with us on Saturday nights at 9:30 for the weekend special report. We hang out with Disney YouTube friends and talk Disney topics and general craziness in the community. Always a good time, and we invite you to come over and share in the laughs and smiles. Hope to see you there.
Yo, Judgy, nice singer yesterday. Thanks, G. What's your secret, bro?
Meditation. Every night before I go to bed, in my mind, I go back to a Little League game. I wake up refreshed on game day and feel like I can absolutely crush those pitchers. I love it.
On a spotty network, this is what Giancarlo Stanton heard.
Every night, I go to a Little League game and crush those pitchers.
Little League. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I do love that commercial. Check out the links to all those great people directly right there in the chat for their YouTube channels.
Gets 2 home runs last night, and he gets him out with runners in second and third, less than 2 outs, and then shuts him out for 6 innings. It would have been nice. So they have 6 series sweeps this year. Would have been nice to make it 7.
Yeah, they've been swept.
Ball inside, 1-0.
Swept 6. And the Rutschman into the game to catch in the ninth after Robert pinch hit for Chirinos. James Caprillion joins A.J. Puck in the Oakland pen.
Double action going in the Oakland pen right now.
Yeah, I watched him pitch the other day. Still, he's got really good stuff. Former #1 draft choice by the Yankees. And then Buckhead, big time, really hard throwing lefty in the mid to upper 90s.
Right for Cal Stevenson. Rico Garcia trying to end the game for the Orioles in the ninth. Spencer Watkins 6+, did not strike out a batter, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, walked 1. Nick Vespi a run allowed in inning 2/3, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Orioles hoping they can get through this game with only 2 relievers, as they got to cover 18 innings of baseball tomorrow's doubleheader with Toronto.
Ball down low, gets to the zone. 3-2.
He does give him 6 innings. When he leaves, they're still in the ball game, but it's a game of offense sometimes. You got to support your pitchers offensively. Popped up.
Henderson fighting the sun. Makes the catch, 1 away.
So marking with some of the A's folks on Gunnar Henderson before the game, and how often you get a player who gets called up from the minors who still hasn't maybe filled out physically. Gunnar Henderson, 6'2", 210 at 21 years old. He just has the look of a really mature player already with his size.
Oh, thanks, Matt. That means a lot, buddy.
Youngest player in the big
Appreciate it.
season.
Strike right there.
Cal was in the 2nd round. Very athletic. A little bigger. Eddie was in the 3rd round, Eddie Murray. Now, people sometimes forget one of the best high draft choices in Oriole history and really sound majorly clear with Nick Markakis.
Ball upstairs, 1-1.
400 lifetime hits. And he could, win a Gold Glove. He could hit lefties. And you go way back, Bobby Griggs was one of the better athletic infielders that I saw. Once led the American League in home runs, won 4 Gold Gloves. And you had Brian Roberts, first rounder, very athletic, littler guy than Gunnar.
Ball down low, 2-1.
And then you got Albert Pujols, who's in the 13th round. Things turned out pretty well for him. What is he closing in on 700 home runs?
And there's a chance he could get to A-Rod this year for 4th all-time.
Popped up.
Kemp pops up at 2-1. Pop-up theater in the 90s.
2 outs.
Little pop-up video for you. I thought I might miss the pitchers hitting in the National League, but I don't.
Machine coming up.
One of which is if we didn't have the DH in the National League this year, we probably wouldn't have gotten to see Albert Pujols do what he's done.
I mean, that's kind of been the philosophy and mindset, I think, for a long time. You get guys that maybe can't play as well defensively, so you get the DH.
Ball in the dirt, first pitch. Hit the umpire. That's not good.
Roberto Ortiz, maybe somewhere in the neck area.
What? Went up that high? Let me see this again.
Spikes a fastball.
Got him in a nipple. I don't think the chest is on that part of the shoulder, upper part of the area there.
Not that anyone needs to remind Roberto of that right now.
Strike right there, 1-1.
You got paid for complete games and wins, and they never can chip for it. Now, did it make it harder, to try to get 9 guys out than 8? Of course. And then you find out in the American League, and now the leagues are equal. In the National League, they give you outs. 8th guy pitcher would be behind.
Line drive to center field. Mullins makes the catch. Nice rundown. 3 outs, everybody. Going to the bottom of the 9th. Orioles need a miracle. O's need a miracle.
Meet Harper. Harper was born to care and always have your back. Like the time she spotted a rogue retainer.
Tough one, tough one, tough one.
And made the save just in time.
Frustrating when they have so much that they do the day before and then don't hit this one.
Teammate at Truist, the bank with Truist One checking. I got you. Thanks. With no overdraft fees, a negative balance buffer, and automatic upgrades, it's the checking account that has your back.
At MedStar Health, we're doing everything we can to prepare for what if. Like What if you need care right now? We have the region's largest network of urgent care centers. Or what if you think you're out of options? Patients continue to turn to us after losing hope elsewhere. Or what if you can't get to care? Our mobile care units bring...
It's going to be interesting to see how this thing lays out over the next couple weeks, because the Orioles play a ton of games against Lila's and Sam's Toronto Blue Jays and Peanuts. Toronto Blue Jays, ton of games against them. They also play Houston. They also play Tampa in that mix, I think. And Cleveland again, I believe. So it's going to be interesting to see how this lays out here. I'm really, really curious. You know, I still don't think that the Orioles are a full playoff team yet. I still think we're a full number one pitcher away. I think we need a four-hitter. A good quality four-hitter. You know, is what I think we need. We'll see.
Well, Henry, we hope the Orioles have a comeback for you to mark this special day.
We need offensive chaos.
Oh, you know what? That's a birthday pin. I'm sorry. That's Henry's birthday. The first game pin is on the friend to the left, so let's hope that...
All right, A.J. Puck coming in to pitch. A.J. Puck, left-hander for Oakland.
Hard throwing bearded wonder. Was about 97. Been talking about him for years. Thought he might be a starter. Had a lot of physical problems along the way, but having a really nice year. Did watch him last weekend against the Yanks. I almost hit Rizzo in the head, so he was all over the place, but not. It was only maybe on one occasion. 202, so a lot of good numbers. Stranding last 6 inherited runners, and then did give up a couple of walks and a hit. Other than that, he retired the first 18 over his last 6 appearances.
Orioles have not been shut out since July the 24th. That's some day game trouble this year. At night, they're 49 and 35, 14 over. Day games 22 and 26, 4 under. You got anything on that?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, a lot of the turn. I mean, the Orioles do pretty
Who
good
wants
job.
thunderstorms?
5 games, which usually make it harder.
Probably nobody.
Maybe hit because of the twilight.
Hey, Dave.
A lot easier to get home at 9 o'clock than to get home last night. You get home, I don't know, try to rush to sleep. It's just a different time clock, and don't play that many day games.
Ball outside, 1-0.
I think most ball players have a regimen. Got to change it.
Yeah. I don't think Toronto's not the team I want to see them beat. I want to see them knock out the Rays. I mean, we've got a tough schedule, Jeff. It's not easy. I don't know if it's the toughest, but I'd really like to knock out the Rays. If the Orioles were going to get in, that's the team I'd like to knock out.
Very sweet of Phil to do giant donuts. 4 donuts about the size of a dozen. There's still some left. Nobody wants to come up to the booth. 1 and 2. Santander very late on that.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 right there.
Yeah, 98. Yeah, last year down at
Left-hander throwing 98 here.
Actually did not have a great year. High ERA, over 6 runs a game. A couple of 4 starts. And now he's transitioned into the bullpen. And then he came up and down a few times last year. Also an ERA of over 6 runs a game in the big league.
Definitely not an easy run, that's for sure. But, you know, you'll see what you got that way, too. You'll earn your way in if that's the case. If the Orioles make it, they're going to earn their way in. Nobody can say if they coasted in or whatever, you know. Ball outside, 2-2.
Florida Gator. There was some very good teammates in Florida.
Oh, you got some bad thunderstorms going on.
Recently designated for assignment by the Orioles was one of his college teammates. Harrison Bader as well, 2015. a sophomore first baseman named Pete Alonso, who's going to have some success. Dane Dunning was in that Florida rotation as well. Alex Faedo, Kirby Snead, his teammate now. A couple of former Orioles, Eric Cantle, Sean Anderson. A lot of big leaguers from that 2015 Gators team.
Line drive, rip, foul. Nice play by the ball girl.
Rocking the number 22 in style.
Usually you'd be getting out of the way of these. That is amazing. Wow, look at that. Yeah.
Anthony Santander is big a fan as anybody. When you're wearing 22, you've just got to live up to the standards.
Exactly. It's going to be right up there in the facade. How did she do that? He must be a softball player. And obviously a defender.
We're going to have to retire her 22. We'll put the two 22s next to each other up there on the facade. Like the Yankees have 8 and 8 for Rivera and Dickey.
Fouled off again. 2 balls, 2 strikes still.
There they are, the two great 22s, you and
The ball lady, the ball young lady.
Yeah, ball young lady.
Well, they, I get it because it's year 22. They all wear a lot of them wear that jersey number. Just happened to be the number they gave me when I came here when I was 19 years old. But
that's fouled back. That's
Popped up, fouled back again.
So we almost had both 22s have a chance to make a play. Let's see about that.
Normally I dive out of the way. I would have had to try to make the catch. Even though it was not to my glove hand. I mean, I would have had to go in there. Pitching hand, not a good idea. Only Kevin Brown, the other Kevin Brown did that. Try to catch a line drives up the middle. There you go.
This is the 10th pitch from Puck. And Santander
Grab ball, base hit.
to the left side. What an at-bat that was. Anthony Santander hits a 2-2 slider hard into left field.
And Mark Kotze, who manages the A's, said, "Boy, we should have moved the ball lady, the ball young lady over. She might have snared this hit hard." Well, I learned it instructionally, Kevin, that you got to get 27 outs before the game's over. And the Orioles are going to take that philosophy.
Nobody out here in the ninth, but it would take a miracle.
It's not like they can't score 5 runs in an inning because we've seen them do it.
First pitch, that's a strike.
No, but we were down in actually in Sarasota in the Red Sox. We had a DH. They had really good hitters and no pitching. So we're up like 12-3, and Bat Boy's putting the bats away. We were going back to Clearwater, and Cal Ripkenstein says, "No. Wait for the games." And that's when I learned a lot of things from Cal Senior. Sure. But that was one of them.
Second pitch is a strike.
All right, Mountcastle will try to keep the spirit of the comeback alive. Ryan is 0 for 3. 2 ground outs.
Fouls that one off. 0-2 remains.
Here, I mean, you go back to the first inning after home run, solo home run in Cleveland. Really good at bat on Friday night. He took a fastball and singled into right for the second run, and then he hit 2-run home runs last night. Adrian Martinez was able to get him to roll over, and they threw out the runner with less than 2 outs at home plate. It's been the closest the Orioles have been to score.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sit down, Mountcastle. You're out.
And he really uses his lower part of his body to make it easier to, him being as big as he is, I would imagine the release point is way down the pitching hill.
All right, here comes the rookie up again.
A strikeout for Oakland pitch.
Henderson. Ball outside, 1-0.
We saw Gunnar excel against lefties on Friday with doubles off of J.P. Sears and Kirby Snead. That's a little bit better stuff out of the left side. Henderson puts it in the air to left.
Fly ball to left.
This will be the left fielder Stevenson and Gunnar Henderson. And
2 outs.
This big league game looks like he'll go hitless for the first time. Yeah, actually hit the ball over 100 miles per hour the first time shortstop. Noisy hit it, knocked it down, and threw him out. Still competitive at best.
All right, Urias coming up. 2 for 3 today.
So the last chance, Urias. And I got drilled.
Ball inside.
Orioles Blue Jays doubleheader tomorrow, 1:05. It'll be Jordan Lyles, one of the games. Mike Baumann and one of the others will be added to the roster tomorrow. Kevin Gausman and Jose Barrios, the projected starters for Toronto.
Strike right there, 1-1.
Has had a dreadful year, 5.32 earned run average. Gausman's had a terrific year, 3.14 ERA, great strikeout to walk ratio.
Even though the Orioles did rough him up, that's right.
Really saw the splitter well in that game in June.
Well, their philosophy was anything down on his own, and it was going to be a split, so they took it. And anything up in his own was going to be a fastball, and it got to him rather quickly. And that doesn't happen very often.
Every series right now, every game is big. Every moment is magnified. But this is going to be a seismic set. 4 games in 3 days against the team directly ahead of the Orioles in the standings. It'll be 2.5
Ball inside, 3-1.
The Orioles deficit unless they rally and come back here. Toronto has won today. 4-3 at Pittsburgh. Orioles could be well back, or they could be in front of the Blue Jays, depending on what happens in that 4-game series.
Strike right there, 3-2. A little late for that horn.
Both Jordan Romano and Anthony Bass pitched today, and they also pitched yesterday, so not sure if we'll see 2 of the Blue Jays' better relievers, including their closer, in either of the games tomorrow. Reyes fouls away.
Fouls that one away. 3-2 remains.
And again, the Orioles probably only have Nick Vespi unavailable tomorrow, pitching back-to-back days. So their bullpen should be well rested to help cover the 18 innings.
Yeah, what they've been able to do is either, on some occasions, outpitch the Jays. Manoah had an early lead. They came back to that game, or actually go toe-to-toe.
Ball upstairs. Walked him.
Ball 4. Urias walks, and the Orioles are still alive as Ramon reaches for the 3rd time. So Langoliers is out to chat with Puck.
All right, here comes Hayes.
Shea is 6 feet, AJ is 6'7". Certainly not puckish in stature, AJ.
Austin Hayes, 0 for 3 today.
Here's Hayes.
Ball outside.
24 pitches here for AJ Puck.
Well, this is what he did against the Yankees. I mean, all in all, he's had a nice year. That's it. Rizzo hit him in the shoulder, but almost up by the neck. And then he was throwing balls to the backstop. But again, great stuff. Didn't have command that day.
Strike right there, 1-1.
something else other than a fastball. He's to the left side and foul. Again, the Orioles are
down to their last strike.
One remaining strike. Second and third, one out in the first inning, and the Orioles
couldn't get them in.
And a runner thrown out at the plate on a fielder's choice ground ball to short from Ryan Mountcastle. Good throw by Noisy. Good tag by Langoliers on Rutschman. And he stays alive here.
That was big in that first inning. They had a chance to get back into it and didn't. Or get ahead 1 or 2 runs.
8 runs yesterday, 5 on Friday, 20 hits in the first 2 games. The O's have been held to just 6 hits and 3 walks. Trying to keep it going against Puck in this long bottom of the ninth.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hayes goes down swinging to lose the game. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hopefully you'll come back tomorrow. Orioles and the Blue Jays in the afternoon, 1 o'clock here. And if you like college football tonight, college football, Florida State and LSU. Thank you again to everybody. We appreciate you. Even with the loss, it's still been fun. We'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody. Good night, Space Fountain Dave, Jeff Rapp, Lila Rose. Good night, Big Matt, Genie525. Good night, Jesse. Good night, Mike Wheeler. Good night. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. As the O's go down in this one. That stinks. Thank you, everybody. We will see you soon.